Bonjour. How are we all doing? Ugh. How are we doing, ladies and gents? We good? I had an epic idea for this stream, but we didn't do it because I thought what I would do is ask you first. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to ask you first and then go from there. So this is just a hangout stream, guys. Not much is going on in the world of movie news and stuff like that. I was going to do like an Army of the Dead live discussion, but look, not many people have watched it. So I did my review. My review's on the channel right now. You can see what I thought of it. Buenas tardes, Senor H. I don't know what tardes means. I assume we're not talking about TARDIS. So wait for some more people to drop on, and then I'll tell you what epic plan I've got for Friday. And I think you guys are going to love it. I will bring out the baritone voice. Also, R.I.P. Charles Grodin, the Heartbreak Kid, King Kong. Yeah. TARDIS means afternoon. Aha. Well, thank you very much, Nikki. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Right, so. Let's move my fat ass. So, jokes, I'm not fat. So what we're going to be doing with respect to, I'm going to sit. I'm actually going to sit up. So what we did, what I had planned, right? And I was going to do it today as a bit of a surprise. But what I'm thinking, guys, Friday, we do a live, maybe, I'm throwing out ideas here, a live reading of the Hellbound Heart. I thought it'd be cool. I thought it'd be good fun. But then I know it will minimize a good percentage of people that would want to turn up to a live stream. So I was going to spring it upon you guys now as a bit of a surprise. But then I thought, well, no, what I'll do is I'll ask you first. And then we'll just see what people think. But I could always just do that as an actual video, in fairness. But yeah, like I've got the PDF up right now. Like I had it all ready to go. So intent was Frank upon solving the puzzle. Like literally, I've got it literally all ready to go. But I just thought, hey, look, I'll ask you guys first because I think a lot of people will be put off by it. So fuck it, I'll just ask you. How are we all doing anyway? How are we all doing? We good? Midweek, hump day, as they call it. Live reading, that sounds great. Yes, Hellbound Heart sounds good. I'm game for that. Cool. Sounds cool. I think I'd fall asleep if H read a story to me in a good way. Not sure if I'd say it as a compliment. But anyway, so maybe we'll do that. Maybe we will. Try it. I'm game. Yeah, lots of people seem happy about it. Secondly, we will talk a little bit about Army of the Dead. Because, God, that film. The more and more I think about it, the more I dislike it. That opening sequence was so lame. Not fun. Not a fun opener. Orange Hat Reviews, can't complain. Did my mystery movie review earlier today. Nice. Donovan Bradford, that could be fun. If a time of day right, could watch all before work. It's this time of day. It's literally, this is live stream time. Hellbound Heart is the Clive Barker novel that was turned into Hellraiser. Yes, it is. I'm not really in the know, but sure, I'm down for it. Interesting. I'd watch it. However, I do feel like your viewers might drop a bit. Well, yeah, that's what I thought. So, but no one comes to these live streams anyway. There's like 200 people that turn up. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it'd put that many people off, really. Good review of the Army of the Dead, Mistage. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's not a good film. Like, it's fine. It's fine. The film is fine. Yeah. It was, I don't know. I think the more I think about it, the more and more I think about it, I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't know about that. Like that opening sequence, guy gets a blowjob, right? He's getting a blowy from some chick that he's just married. Apparently the blowy's so good that he closes his eyes whilst driving. Who the fuck does that? Like, no oral is that good that you're going to close your eyes whilst driving. Like, it's just not. All right? It's not that good. Like, it's good. It's not that good. It's not that good that you would close your eyes whilst driving. And also the moronic army men that just didn't care about headlights shining on them. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you look? Why would you stare at your passenger for like 5 seconds? 10 seconds even? Why would you do it? Fuck, honestly. It's not spoilers. It's just the opening sequence. It's not a spoiler at all. Honestly, it's not a spoiler. You're talking about like 2 minutes, if that. It's not a spoiler, I promise. I wouldn't go into it if it was spoilers. It's not a spoiler. It's just a garbage part of the opening sequence. Daniel Palomo, I don't like Hellraiser, but I'm down to Misstage reviews, doing open reading. I probably won't do it, to be fair. I think the general feedback is not to do it live, which, you know, I can handle that. I'm glad I didn't lumber on you this evening. Stephen King's Thinner has a car accident. Same reason. It's really lazy. Really, really lazy. That H baritone voice. I'd love to hear H singing some Rammstein. Till Lindemann has a baritone voice. Is that the singer of Rammstein? I used to like Rammstein. Du hast. Oh no, it's Ich will. Yeah. Mr. H, always remember Jesus died for your gains. No one died for my gains. Only some cows and some chickens, maybe. Dear oh dear. Will Army of the Dead come on Blu-ray? I don't know, actually. I saw H get into some Twitter beef too. Lol, what a clown that dude was. Yes! Shall we talk about that? Shall we talk about Cameron Pasha? What a fucking loser Cameron Pasha is. What a fucking loser. So Cameron Pasha is a producer, screenwriter, and raging douche canoe who popped up. Like, I'm aware of him because he goes on Midnight's Edge, right? And I'm embarrassed for Midnight's Edge, quite frankly, to hang around with such a closed-minded fucking cunt. Anyway, so this guy, he pops up on my Twitter feed. Because Script Doctor, who is a friend of the channel, I like Script Doctor. He liked one of his tweets, right? And this guy's this Cameron Pasha's tweet was basically saying something about if you curse or insult. I can't remember the exact wording, so I am paraphrasing, and he's blocked me, so I can't read it to you. If you curse or insult the Prophet Muhammad, then I will put a curse on you, or something like that. And so I just literally replied to it, and I was like, oh, that doesn't sound very peaceful. That was it. That was literally it. I said, that doesn't sound very peaceful. And then the guy replied to my tweet and then quote tweeted me, completely twisting the narrative. And then I got called an Islamophobe or something like that, I think it was. Got told I was insulting Islam. I was like, what? I was like, so that doesn't make any sense. I was like, but anyway, is religion above, adult debate then? And is it above criticism? To which the guy then replied and quote tweeted me, because this is what he likes to do, is quote tweet people like a fucking cunt. I fucking hate quote tweets. You're just a douche. Yes, please quote tweet me to your 200 followers, you fucking bold twat. Anyway, quote tweeted me and then said something about you conflate adult debate with slurs. I was like, where was the slur, you fucking retard? Where was the slur? I literally said that doesn't sound very peaceful. His tweet didn't sound very peaceful. And then I asked whether religion was above, adult debate or criticism. I fucking hate people. So Cameron Pasha, you're an idiot. You're a child. Everyone could see that. Well, everyone could see until you hid your tweets. Funnily enough, after I pointed it out to you that everyone could see you were twisting the narrative because people could see my tweets and your tweets and could see that you're a fucking loser. Yeah, you're an idiot. And you're a pussy because you blocked me. Smart dude. And I don't understand why any channel capitulates to this fucking moron and goes, oh, yes, please come on my channel. Who the fuck are you, Cameron? Who are you? Like, you're a nobody to me. Like, I don't know who you are. I don't care about you. And frankly, it's embarrassing. It's absolutely, I am embarrassed. Like, I like Midnight's Edge a lot. Like, me and Andre, we WhatsApp and stuff like that. I like Andre a lot, and I like Tom a lot. Good, like, I don't know Rob, so I'm not saying I don't like him. I just don't know him. But I'm sure I'd like him if I got to know him. I like Midnight's Edge. Why the fuck are they hanging around with such a twat? Like, and I get it, don't live in your echo chamber, but the guy's a fucking mong. And what I mean by mong, FYI, just before anyone thinks that's a racial slur, it's British slang for, like, idiot. The guy's a mong, a fucking mong. I'm embarrassed for them. Oh, yes, please, Cameron, come on my show. Nah, mate, you're a twat. Anyway, thought you'd enjoy that. That was the story. It was funny as hell. Finbar White, Evening Mistake, and Motley Crue. Hope you're all well. Did you get a notification that YouTube has changed its terms and conditions? I did, yes, I did. The Big Red Bear. I think sometimes people get passionate about certain subjects and lose their cool and lose their perception on things. Not that I'm a big fan of Pasha. It's just a dude with a persecution complex. Now, he's a fundamentalist. So I studied philosophy and ethics, and you can always tell a fundamentalist, right? I'm not saying he's a terrorist. I'm saying he's a fundamentalist in his religion. If you're willing to run your mouth and say, you say anything bad about my God, you're my enemy. You're a fundamentalist. You are someone who is not, you're not strictly sane. I'm sorry. You don't have all critical thought there. Your ability to discern what is real and what is not, and what is faith and what is not. And also the ability to, just accept that people have a difference of opinion of you. Now, you're a fundamentalist. You are a fundamentalist. And that's coming from someone that studied philosophy and ethics. They're just a straight up fundamentalist, not someone that you would want to associate with, because very closed-minded way of thinking. You can be a fundamentalist. You can be a fundamentalist and still be a nice person, but Pasha's a fundamentalist and a moron and just an idiot. So yeah, fuck Pasha. What an absolute douche. Canoe. I'm going to send a message. Let's have a look. Let's see what people are saying. Yeah, the fundamentalist thing about him is that he's a dick. Fair enough. We still use the word mong all the time here in Manchester. Yeah, exactly. It's just a normal word over here. But honestly, you say that to an American, they think you're saying like Mongol or Mongoloid, and you're like, no, that's not what I'm saying at all. Yeah. Hey, Mr. H, you're a bloody legend. Keep up the awesome content. Saw Godzilla vs. Kong at the cinema. Yeah, good man. Epic. That is awesome, by the way. You studied ethics and philosophy. I wish you did a stream about what you learned. It was realistically just learning the basis of two core religions. So I learned about Hinduism and Christianity, and then you learn about the philosophical aspect of their religion and how that impacts the world. Not impacts the world, but impacts the sort of non-believers around them and what you would sort of project onto that, what you can take from that. It's interesting. Like, I enjoy philosophy and ethics. I think it's very interesting. To talk about, to be fair. Marshmallow petition for Mr. H to do a live teaching. It's British slang swear. I guess that's the reason why I couldn't see any of his tweets. Yeah, so let me I'm more than happy to keep talking about this absolute twat because he is a twat. Let me just see. Let me see if I can find anything to do with it. So this all happened yesterday. I was literally just working out, and I was like, "God, this guy's a twat." Yeah, it was yesterday. So, so basically, I replied to his tweet, and I can't see it anymore. But I just said, "Hey," I just said that doesn't sound very peaceful. That was all it was. That's all I said. That's all I said. And then I got some weird replies, actually, from people that followed me, who I immediately made them unfollow me, because if you're that close-minded that you're going to reply with those things, I do not want you following me. You're an idiot. So I got some replies from some people. One person was like, "Were you expecting us to be a doormat or something?" And I was like, "No." But what Cameron did is then reply to the person that was saying I was expecting people to be doormats, right? By basically saying I insulted Islam. And I said, I didn't insult Islam. I was like, so your comment responding to someone asking if I expected them to be a doormat is ludicrous. I literally replied to your tweet saying it didn't sound peaceful. You're ruining your own argument here. So then he tweeted something else. I said, so is religion above criticism? And the guy, he just kept running his mouth. And just again, I can't see it because the fucker blocked me. And then he hid his tweets. And that's the thing. That's a sign of a true. You've won there, mate. You've won. You've won if you're hiding your tweets. You've won. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just don't try and get in a debate with me. You're not going to fucking win, because I don't have strong beliefs either side. I don't have strong beliefs on anything realistically. I have some, but I'm very much logical thinker. So don't get in a debate with me, because you're just going to ruin your own argument. You're going to look like a fucking idiot. Because 9 times out of 10, anyone that wants to have a conversation with me in terms of that has really strong emotions on something. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm blasé. I don't care. I don't have strong opinions on much, to be fair, unless it's a film. But that's subjective material. Anyway, whatever. Oh, Nina Infinity's here. Nice to have you in. Or on. On. Nice to have you in the stream. How you doing? Have you spoken with Cameron Pasha? You've been on Midnight's Edge with Cameron before, haven't you? We're recapping our little jaunt over on the Twitter twatter. I think the guy's an idiot. Personally. No balls. Did I say no balls? I can't remember. Who hid their tweets? Cameron Pasha. The Uche debate was legendary. Again, just, don't try and debate me. I studied English literature and language. Don't fucking debate me. It's seldom that I talk about any of my, my sort of academic days. But you're going to try and get into an argument with an Englishman that knows English very, very well. You're going to look like an idiot. Oh, really? Ask him why he blocked me. Ask him why he blocked me, then. I would love to know. Honestly, ask him. And don't capitulate to his moronic fucking ideas either. He's an idiot. I do not like him. But anyway, I'd also love to invite you on there sometime. I'll happily be your guest. Absolutely. 100%. Absolutely, 100%. When is it normally on? When is it normally on? Because I do. I stream 9 o'clock. So when do you stream? Problem is always time zones. That's the problem with the Americans, with me in England here. It's always the time zones that get me. I still wonder how Mr. H stayed so calm. The Zuche guy was ranting for 10 minutes at him. Yeah, no, yeah, yeah. I don't want to get too into the sort of the Uche debate. I think like that's there for everyone to see. I don't think some people can't see it anymore because I think he hid it. However, I do know that the world class bullshitters covered it, and they sort of did a highlight reel of it all because they found it very funny. And yeah, I mean, yeah, if you enjoyed it, you enjoyed it. Let me try and find it. I can't remember when it was now. Oh, here we go. So if no one knows what we're talking about the Uche debate. World class bullshit has covered it. You can just see it there. You can go watch that if you like. Right. Okay. So Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but we can change the time to suit your time. So this is 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, isn't it? Fuck me. Well, 4:20 Eastern Standard Time. 6 hours from now. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. That's 3 in the morning for me. I gotta say, I wouldn't be able to do that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm old. You see the white in the beard. I'm old. I don't think I'd be able to do it. Oh, well, cool. We got Tomo here. I'd imagine that's Tom. Mick K. Proof you're not an adult equals hide your tweets. Word on H. Yeah, exactly. Mr. H, can we wish Laura44 a happy birthday? Of course we can. Guys, Laura44, always an attendee at these live streams. It's her birthday. Can we please wish her a happy birthday? Happy birthday from me and the gang. Please, please do. Please, please, please do. Does H have a fire on cooker, or is it kind of a candle? I did some washing because I was working on my car earlier, and I did the oil filter, the fuel filter, and petrol went everywhere. So I put my laundry on, and it just stinks of petrol. I washed it twice for 4 hours, and it just stinks. So I've had to put a candle on because it's fumigating my house, basically. No worries. We'll definitely work out the time for you. I'll DM you. Yeah, no, please do. I'd love to come on. I think it'd be good fun. We can get some of my subscribers over as well. You know, time permitting and stuff like that. 100%. That'd be good fun. I see. I'd love to get you on here, Tom, just to talk about Cameron. Did you see that exchange? Because if you did, I'd love your actual candid response to it. Because I cannot think that made you respect him at all. But I know you won't come on and actually say anything, which sucks. But I'd love to get you on here. I would love to get you on here to talk about that. Because I can't even see the fucking tweets anymore because the guy blocked me like a pussy. That's what you do when you try and debate with an Englishman that knows English. Fucking retard. Anyway. No, I didn't really pay attention to it. Dealing with enough of my own drama. Do you want to come on and talk about that? Because I don't even know what's going on with that. That's some drama with what's her face. What's she called? Mecca Random. Is that the drama you're talking about? I saw that, but I didn't know what it was. I'm happy my English sucks, so I don't have to debate Mr. H. Brilliant. Yeah. Oh, what? No, not at all. What is it now then? What other drama? Because I saw that drama play out a little bit. What was the other drama then? Oh dear, oh dear. Evening all in the chat and mighty Mr. H. Fuck drama, I know. It's the great Mr. H, one Lovecraft's greatest YouTuber. Thank you. Marshmallow, what's this? When was the last time Midnight Sage was on? On here? Long time. Long time. I did get invited on theirs this evening, but I was watching Army of the Dead, so I couldn't. What's this? Tom, DM me the thread with Cameron that Mr. H is talking about. If you follow Cameron, you follow Cameron, you follow me, you should be able to see it. Do you not follow Cameron? Do you follow Cameron? Because if you do, you can just see it all. How often do I get my hair cut? Oh, interesting. I don't know, to be fair. I don't know, every 3 weeks or so. 3-4 weeks. It's dependent, really. Every 3-4 weeks is fine. 3-4 weeks normally, but sometimes not at all. Sometimes a long time. TK, you're one of my faves because you do your own things and don't do the same videos that all the fandom people do. Are you talking about the Fandom Menace? I'm not part of the Fandom Menace. Got no beef with them. Don't care about them, but I'm not part of them. I often get associated with them, but I'm not part of them at all. Dude, you have that after workout glow and miss training. I trained this morning. I have not trained recently. I trained this morning. Did 92.5 kilo strict overhead press. I was quite happy with that, to be fair. The Big Red Bear. Let's talk about fun stuff. New Dragon Ball film 2022. Cool. That is cool. I did a video on it. I'm super, super happy about it. Mortal Kombat was good. Hopefully gets a sequel. Ludi Lin's a bit of a douche, though. AT&T loses billions. That's always good. 42 billion, in fact, they lose. But they have the potential to make it back now, which smart business move. Marshmallow. Any joy of Baby Godzilla and the coolant leak? Yes. I have filmed another 3 videos since today's video. So there's one on Friday. I filmed another 2. And then should be filming another 2 tomorrow, actually. Hence why I stink. My house stinks of petrol, fuel, because I did the fuel filter today and got petrol everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And me, being an absolute idiot, was like, oh, I'll just put it in the wash, just the normal wash, with all my clothes. So now my clothes smell of fuel. And I washed them twice for 2 hours each time. 4 hours. 4 hours my washing machine was on for, and my house now stinks of petrol. I'm an idiot. What am I doing? What a fucking idiot I am. The coolant leak. I don't want to spoil it for you. The coolant leak comes in a peak and a trough. So I thought it was fixed, and then maybe it's not. We'll see. I don't want to. Yeah. I don't want to spoil it for you. Would you ever be able to get Cameron on the channel? I don't want him on my channel. I don't give that guy fucking airtime. Why would I want to give him free publicity? Fuck, that guy's a douche. Only to tear him apart. I need to literally make him look this small, like an idiot, like I did on Twitter. Don't fucking make me out to be an Islamophobe, you fucking retard. By saying what you said didn't sound very peaceful, and then asking whether religion was above criticism. That makes me an Islamophobe, and giving slurs to Muhammad. Shut up. You sound like a moron. Not the person I'm replying to. Anyway, so yeah, I'd happily have him on the channel to make him look like an absolute fool. Happily. Thoughts on the new DC animated shows they announced? I don't mind the Batman one too much because Bruce Timm is involved, but that Superman still they showed. Oh no. Superman one looked real bad, actually. It didn't look that great. Now, the Batman one looks good because although it's not a continuation of Batman the Animated Series, the best thing ever. It's such a good... I love Batman the Animated Series. I love what they did with Clayface in that as well. But anyway, because although it's not a continuation. They're definitely keeping the aesthetic. You look at the Batman logo, the font, sorry, very much keeping with that sort of retro futuristic vibe, sort of cyberpunk-ish, but not. I don't know how to describe it. It's like sort of Victorian, but not. And something in my mouth. And, gross. And the aesthetic of the buildings, it's very much in that vein. As you say, Bruce Timm's great. Bruce Timm is fantastic. J.J. Abrams sucks though, and I'm scared when he's involved with things now. It does make me very concerned. You cannot get that smell out. I know. I will. I will try. What's this? Oh shit! I wasn't aware. My bad. I thought he had some interesting takes, but wow. No, he's a closed-minded. He's a fundamentalist. I won't have. Again, I'll have someone on here to talk about a very specific topic, to put them down to size. But I'm not giving him airtime. I don't care about Cameron. I don't understand why anyone else gives him airtime. Quite frankly, he's nothing. He's literally he's nothing. Who is he? No one. I love saying that to Hollywood types because they think they're amazing. You're literally a nobody, mate. Go home and cry. Anyway, if they could pull off the multiverse properly in No Way Home, it has the potential to be my favorite MCU movie. Hopefully there is no politics. I really like the Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland. I'm not going to lie. I genuinely do. Yeah, I really like the Tom Holland Spider-Man. I think those movies are great. They have their detractors, but people don't like them. But I've always liked them. I just think they're harmless. They're fun. They're just enjoyable. No issue with them at all. Oh, yeah. John Davies has shared my second channel. Guys, please do subscribe to it. I'd love to have you over there. We've got an awesome community. Love to have you guys over there as well. Reasoning is above religion. End of convo. Yeah, exactly. It is. Absolutely it is. Smoke Monster, Mr. H murders people on Twitter. I saw your tweet. I saw your comment earlier on this in the chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was fun. I did enjoy it. Again, just don't be an idiot and try to argue with me because I don't have strong feelings on much with respect to stuff like that, and because I don't, you're never going to come out on top, especially when someone's just using reason to be like, wait, but this, what about this? And they're like, Tales from Junkyard, Project Cars, am I right? Feel your pain. Oof, you don't know that. You do not know the half of it, mate. There's so much more that's happened recently as well. Let's put it this way, guys. Anyone dealing with cars and stuff like that, and Project Cars, anyone that's following my Project Car, I had to go into the boot of the car today and have a look at the spare block. Because I thought maybe something was going on. So there you go. Wait, you hate Cameron Pasha? No, hate's a very strong word. I just think he's a douche. I've had one interaction with him and I think he's an idiot. I don't hate him. I don't hate idiots. I don't think idiots are people to be hated. They lack the cognitive function to be that menacing or that malignant, that malicious. I just think he's a moron. Like a harmless idiot. But an idiot all the same. I don't hate him. I've just had one interaction with him and I think he's an idiot because of it. Sorry. What's up, brother? Sorry I haven't been able to join your lives that much. No, don't worry about it. But yeah, no. Yeah, good to have you on either way. Work's been crazy, but have you seen Falcon and Winter Soldier or Jiu-Jitsu? I did a review of Jiu-Jitsu ages ago because it was sent to me by a PR company. I think they wanted a good review. I absolutely tore it apart. I didn't bother watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The Marvel TV shows don't interest me in the slightest. I'm not going to lie. Mr. H, do you think they'll make multiple Dune movies? Supposedly, Denis Villeneuve apparently signed on because he was promised the second Dune. The first Dune movie is only half of the book, apparently. So I do have the script. I could have a look, but I mean, it's the book, isn't it? So I can't really be bothered. What's this? I overslept this morning. If you want to talk Warner Brothers or MGM, Amazon, I'm more than happy to, or something like that. Otherwise, don't have time for drama. No, I know. I know. We'll see how the stream develops, mate, and maybe I'll have you on later on. Uriah Faber. Also, I'm digging that Kong beard. I don't know whether that's a compliment. I don't know. I'm sure it was intended as a compliment. I know it was intended as a compliment. I just don't know whether I'm going to take that as a compliment or not. Nah, I'm joking. I like my beard at the moment. I was actually going to shave it off yesterday. I was 100% just going to like buzz it all off. I do that, okay? I get so bored. Like, I grow something, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Get it gone. Richard Shepherd. Once you've got the Pulsar going, are there any other project cars you're looking at, or are you thinking of maybe selling one of your existing cars? Right. So this is a good time to clarify, right? So, ladies and gents, like, I have a second channel, right? I have a second channel. It's a car channel, and to me, it's just a bit of fun for me because basically, no car has been brought for the channel. Just to completely clarify, like long-time subscribers will know on this channel, I used to own a convertible 350Z that I did some videos on because I really like that car and I like making videos. Like I like making different videos. I like doing editing. I like just making fun stuff. And I tried doing some vlogs here on the channel. People hated it, so I stopped doing it. Some people liked it, but I stopped doing it because I just did. Anyway. And I sold that 350Z. I traded it in and I got a 370Z. Long-time subscribers will know. I've had that car for like nearly 3 years, maybe 3 years by now, actually. And so that's my car. That's my daily driver. I have a Nissan 370Z. And I've done work on it and stuff like that. And then I bought, not last year, the year before last. So what was that, 2019? I bought a Subaru WRX with an STI engine swap. It was all forged and running high power. And I did some videos on that because I bought it for myself. I always liked Subarus, but they had a real bad rap when I was growing up. They were just like, well, not even when I was growing up, when I was whatever. But they had a real bad rap. People hated them. People thought they were just chav cars, boy racers, whatever, riced out. And I wanted to buy one because it's a different engine. And basically, I saw a video of a Subaru pulling a truck in snow. And I was like, I want that. I want that. And I found one really, really cheap. Dirt cheap. Like, so cheap and no rust. And I bought that. And I was like, right, okay. So I did some work on that. I got it up to scratch. And I like saving cars. So I did some work on that. And then I just sold it for a profit. But that's just me personally buying cars because I like cars, right? It's my only vice. Like, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I rarely ever buy myself clothes. The main thing I like to do is go out to eat to restaurants, hence why I hate the lockdown. I really like a restaurant. I fucking love restaurants. And I really like cars. I just like tinkering on cars. And I like the gym. That's basically all I do with my life. Because I'm just a loser that's probably gonna die fucking old and alone with loads of cars and a Jasper who's currently hanging off the side of the couch. But anyway, my point is, I got rid of that Subaru, and then I was like, right, didn't have anything for a while, and then I saw my dream car, which was never my dream car, but it became my dream car, which is this, which is a Datsun pickup truck, and I was like, I've got to have it. Like, I love this thing. I have to have it. So I had that imported over from Thailand, but that was a personal car. It's mine. I really like it. I just wanted to keep it for life. I've never seen them before. I fell in love with it and I bought it. Again, not expensive. Well, like I say, dream cars, people are like Lambos, Audis, Mercs, all this stuff. Datsun's dirt cheap. And then I bought this Nissan Pulsar because I never thought I'd ever be able to buy one. Ever. Because if you've seen the price of them, 15 to 20 grand. I bought this. I'll tell you because it doesn't really matter. I bought it for 6.5 grand. Fucking nothing. Like, it's nothing. And yeah, it's a bit of a shit heap and it needs a bit of work, but it can be an amazing car. So I bought that just because it was dirt cheap. And I'm like, I'm never going to have a chance again because It was sold dirt cheap in coronavirus, and people were just selling stuff cheap. So I was like, well, I'm going to buy it then, because the car market just slumped. So anyway, the point is, to respond to this question is, none of the cars I've bought are actually for the channel. I have the car channel because I like cars, but I've never bought a car for the channel because the channel doesn't make any money. It makes nothing. It literally doesn't cover the fuel that I have used in any of the videos. It doesn't make any money. I'd love it if it did. And if it did, then I could think about buying other cars. But as it stands, I can't, because I own 3 cars. They are mine. I like my cars. Those are just the cars that I own. I never bought any car for the channel, basically. Long-winded way of saying it. I'm so sorry. But I just wanted to explain it, is that no car has been bought for the channel. They've only been bought for me. And I really hope that people like them enough to then watch the channel. But I'm just having fun, basically. It would be real bad business to buy stuff for a channel that doesn't make any money. You know, I'm just documenting what I would normally do. I would normally do this stuff on the cars that I buy because I like cars. I like working on cars. So there you go. And I think that's the best way to get started on YouTube in general. Like, people always ask me, they're like, how do you get started on YouTube? And I'm like, I just made videos for fun. And people liked it, so they watched. That's it. That is literally it. That's the secret. Anyway, sorry, been dipping in and out. I'm glad that the car thing has made progress. It did scare me a little, as I thought that engine oil is carcinogenic. Looking forward to the upcoming videos. So, engine oil, yeah, you don't want it to sit on your face for too long. It definitely is carcinogenic, but it's not the oil that was the issue. Coolant leaking out of an engine will kill anything. It's incredibly toxic. Absolutely would just, it's sweet as well. It smells sweet. So all the coolant leaking all over the driveway, public driveway where people could just walk past with their dogs and animals and things like that. Absolutely horrendous. The moment I finished that video, I went out there with buckets of water and soap and kept scrubbing the driveway down. Because I'm a big softie with animals. I don't want any animal to die from a coolant leak. That's it's absolute nonsense. Why would I want that? So yeah, like, coolant is incredibly toxic. I mean, it would kill a human. Like, it's real bad for you. And it would absolutely kill poor little animals. So yes, but engine oil, not really a big deal. You just wash it off. Not a massive problem. Hopefully that explains it. Angry A, I was drunk the other night and sent a super chat. Did I say something tarded? I don't know. What? I have no idea, mate. I'd have to go and actually have a look, to be fair. I genuinely don't know. I'm way behind on this chat, FYI. I'm going to come down. Mark and Varen says, Mr. H, would you like to learn to play a musical instrument? I used to play guitar, but I smashed my hand up when I was a bouncer. You can see the keyhole surgery there. You can see the dropped knuckle. So as it drops off there, shattered my hand. Can't play guitar anymore because they had metal wires come through out my metacarpals. So yeah. What says, thanks for clarifying. It's an awesome channel. It's not only funny and easy to watch, it's also educational. I enjoy it, and I'm not a car person. That's the thing, guys. Even if you're not a car person, I think you might enjoy how the videos are made and just the interaction with me and my mate. No, that is the feedback people really like. They just like the interaction. So head on over there. I think you guys will like it. Right. Daniel Palomo. We got purple-haired Superman in the same day that Jar Jar Batman is announced. What else could go wrong? Please treat Jasper with the super chat. I will. That dog has so many bloody toys. It's unbelievable. So, yeah. H, you're old when the grey appears in the beard. Tash, eyebrows, hair, and pubes. Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, I've got it currently in the beard. I've got it all through here. Don't think I've found a grey eyebrow yet or anything like that. Maybe. How do I like my steak? Dependent where I am. So if I'm eating out at a restaurant that I'm not familiar with, I will go for medium. And the reason is that if I'm not familiar with a restaurant and I don't know if they do good steak or they're particularly hygienic, you always go for medium. The reason is that I learned this when I worked abroad, is that people leave steaks out for too long, basically. So it's always good to go for medium just to kill off anything. If it's at home, Rare, bloody, lovely. Mrs. N for $2. Thank you. That synthwave in the background is fire. Thank you. That was what was that? I don't. That was running in the night by the Midnight, I think, or Time Cop 19. Oh no, it was FM 84. Running in the Night. And this currently now is Dark All Day by Gunship. I love this track. One of my favorite tracks ever. And the next one coming up is actually Gunship Cthulhu. When Mr. H finally gets his new chair, that chat is going to lose its mind. I know. And I'm going to be here for ages. When I've got a new chair, I can just go and just sit down like this. Just sit for ages. It'd be great. The interaction between Nick and Nate is bloody superb. Thank you. Appreciate it. The grey hairs don't match. Where? On my beard? I know. I've got a bigger patch over here than I do over here. Super annoying. Nicky, not true. Salt and pepper beard means you're wise. I know people younger than us who have more grey. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, no, true. I echo Richard Shepard, not a car person, but I enjoy the videos because they hit problems. I hit because they hit problems I hit with my own car. Good. I'm really glad, man. The Big Red Bear. I'm grateful for the opportunity that Hollywood has given me by killing franchises. I always thought Star Wars was garbage, but Star Trek DC, it's great to watch that which I love die. I know. I'm sensing a little bit of negativity there. What's this? Jonah McKenzie, Mr. H, please stop apologizing for being in front of the camera. The camera loves you. You have A-list actor good luck. I do not, good sir. Don't make me laugh. I'm not being mean. I definitely don't have A-list actor good looks. But thank you all the same, man. Appreciate that. That is very, very, very kind of you. Yeah, I don't know. I sort of shied away from the camera. I haven't been on camera for a long, long time on videos. I don't know why either. Something just flicked like a light switch in my brain. I was like, nah, I don't want to be on camera anymore. So I just stopped. And then what? What happened? Oh, sadly, like I have to do some reviews in person because like Netflix won't let me use their footage. They block videos. They outrightly just remove all monetization. So I'm like, well, I can't do that. Yeah, so like I'm in person on something. But thank you, man. I appreciate that all the same. It's very kind of you. Here's hoping that your check comes soon, Mr. H. I have told Ellie just to cancel and get a refund. I have, and I still stand by that. I don't think. Like, at the end of the day, everyone who put in money to it just needs their money back because they've just been a waste of time. It's been a joke. I don't have the chair. It's like a month on. Like I'm no closer to get the chair. So I don't know. Mr. H, what do you like about your rings and bracelets? When did you start wearing them? Any meaning or story behind them? You're upset the other day you didn't have them. I know. I felt naked without them. So story time about my rings and bracelets. Right. So I have. So this was my first ring, this one, and I got this when I lived in London. I got this, so it must have been about 5 years ago now, and I don't know why. I woke up one day and I was like, I really want a ring, so I went and bought a ring. So it's sterling silver. I just bought it from I just bought it from a shop, basically a jeweler's. I had it resized, obviously, because it wasn't a straight fit. And then what did I buy? I can't remember which one I bought next. I think I bought this pinky ring. I think. Then I bought this. They're all sterling silver. Then I think I bought the thumb ring. Then I think I bought this thumb ring, and then this pinky ring. I think this one's wood. No specific meaning. I just liked it. And then this is another sterling silver one with patina. But the patina's kind of ran off now. No story with the rings. I just quite like rings. I don't know why. Sue me. Some people think they're lame. I don't give a fuck. Deal with it. Deal with your own insecurities. This one, I don't know why I bought this. I just liked it. I thought it was nice. I liked the hammered effect on it. Old Jasper's on the move. So yeah, no real story behind that. This bracelet, this silver one's the longest one that I've had. Can't remember when I got that, to be fair. Yeah, I'm sure you guys are not actually that interested in that, to be fair. Let me scroll back up. Oh, no, I'm behind on everything. Use your spare tires to sit on. I don't have any spare tires, actually. Mr. H, I collect vinyl movie scores. Alien 3 is impossible to find on wax. Is it? I did not know that. I got English mates covered in tats and wear rings, but they have no traps, so there's that. Mate, you got to have the traps, bruh. You got to have the traps, son. All right? You got to have them. It's mandatory. Fuck's sake. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Papa Woody, get to the story about Johnny Cockring. Johnny Cockring? You mean that? What? Oh, received my Blackfields Blu-ray. Watched the documentary first. Loved the camaraderie between the cast and crew. And loved the actors saying they believed in what you were doing. Movie making is not easy, it seems. It was very tough. I'm glad you... did you enjoy it? I hope you did. I hope anyone that bought the Blu-ray, I really hope you guys like the documentary, because that's the reason why I wanted you guys to buy the Blu-ray, basically. I wanted you guys to really like and get out of the documentary what I hoped you would get out of it. And a lot of work went into that, and I'm proud of it. The rings on H's hands are a window into his SAS trading. You're a funny fucking dude. What are traps? Trapezius muscles. This, basically. You got to have traps, son. Have you seen Dragon Ball Super Broly? I saw a bit of it. I enjoyed the first Broly, to be fair. Mr. H, are you good at any sports, or do you enjoy any? No, not really. Not at all. So I've competed in bodybuilding. Some people say it's a sport. Some people say it's not. I've placed. I've won. I've been a regional champion. I've been invited to the British finals, things like that. So by that metric, I guess you could say I'm good. I still wouldn't say I overly was. I was fine. I was definitely not good enough to win a British final at all, which is why I never did them. I was like, well, I'll get invited, but I'm not turning up. Like, what's the point in that? This is from my old bodybuilding days. And there. So I was reasonably good, middling, fine, I guess. I used to have a qualifying British powerlifting total, but I don't anymore because my legs are not that good anymore on the squat, which is a shame. And I have just entered into a competition for my first ever strongman thing. So I am competing as a strongman in September 5th in Ingertestone. Ingertestone Strongest or something like that in Essex, September 5th. If you want to come along, come along. No one will come along. But I doubt I'll do particularly well in that. I'm just a beginner. Like, I've never done strongman. I'm not training for strongman either. I just train for strength. And I think there'll be some carryover, and I think it'll be fun. So I don't think I'm particularly good at any sport. I used to be a good swimmer. I used to be a lifeguard, actually, at one point. Used to be a good swimmer. I used to play water polo, which, if you don't know what water polo is, it's actually quite brutal. Very, very taxing. Very, very hard sport. I used to be all right at that. But then I got too muscly. And if anyone knows anything about muscle, it is very hard to keep yourself afloat when you are quite muscular. So that was a bit crap. And I stopped doing that. I do running every day now. I wouldn't say I'm good at running. I'm sort of like I'm middling at best. I'm not like that good at anything, really. Angry A. I'm from USA, New York City. Homie. Yo, what? Homie. Yo, my dad has 1966 Mercedes 230 SL. What do you think about old school cars? I assume that's what you're saying. I really like old school cars, man. I'm big on classic cars. Huge on classic cars. My Datsun's a classic car. That's a 19. Well, it is a classic. It was a 1981 Datsun. I love classic cars. I love classic cars. All about them. Mr. H, to me, I look for personality than looks in a lady. You got lots. Hey? What? Sorry, let me read this again. Mr. H, to me, I look for personality. I look for personality than looks in a lady. You got lots of both. Your personality. Oh, that's really kind. Your personality shines through on here. So keep smiling. That's very, very kind of you, man. Really appreciate that. Yeah. That's really nice. Thank you. Bloody, you got some amazing people that come to my streams. Really, you guys are great. You really are. H's legs in that pic are like bloody tree trunks. Cheers, thank you. I am actually bigger now. Those pictures, I was about 75 kilos. Now I'm probably, I don't know, about 85, 90 kilos, I think. A lot bigger now, to be fair. What a man. You guys are hilarious. I approve of everything you're talking about right now. Lifeguard. There's a thing with lifeguards, isn't there? People quite like him. I personally never really understood it. I think maybe that's an American thing. I would genuinely, like, if that is anyone's thing, why is it? Let me know. Like, genuinely curious. I think it's interesting. I enjoyed it and watched it 3 times. One question about the Black Knight. Does this slasher have anything to do with the man who killed Frida and was killed by Bjorn and left in the forest to die, or a random spirit? Good question. So, this music's come on really loud. We'll just turn that down. Some like saxophone blaring in the background. The Black Knight is, so remember the tagline used to be "It grows within," and it would have been a bit more obvious if you'd seen the original concept art, which actually you can because you've got the Blu-ray. Look at the concept art. So originally the Black Knight was a corpse that had been reanimated by a forest demon. That was it. So It Grows Within is literally the demon growing within the corpse and pushing the humanity from it. And that's why, like, it sort of shattered the skull and then pushes it outwards. So if you look at the design, you should see some elements like that, all very forestry, foliage, things like that. I love it. Hey, Mr. H, big fan of your channel, reviews and short movies. However, I would recommend a... Oh, right. Nah, I'm not making any other movies. I appreciate it, but no. Not making any of the movies, so whatever. I can't run without gasping for air after 5 minutes. Nicky, go run some more. That's bad. The thirst is real in this chat. I didn't think it was that thirsty, to be fair. I thought people were being quite good. Water polo sucks. People kick you in the nuts underwater or grab them. Yes. So that's a big thing for water polo. If you didn't know, water polo is basically volleyball in a swimming pool. And you have to wear a box to cover your cock and balls, basically. Because what happens is your opponents will, generally speaking, come and grab you by the dick, by the balls, and pull you under the water. It's the most horrendous thing ever. Awful. And people just used to do it all the time. It's just what you did in the sport. Oh my God, was it painful? Not good. Not good. Would not recommend it. Oh, okay. Here we go. So something about a beautiful person rescuing you and giving you the breath of life. I also did lifeguard training when I was young. Oh, okay. I wonder how different it is versus the States. So here, I think it's the RNLI, I think, that used to do it. I don't know if they still do, and I could be wrong on that. I can see that as a sort of lifeguard fantasy, to be honest. I can see the appeal now. I don't think I ever looked at it in that respect because I was looking at it from like a work perspective. But I guess like you're painting it very simplistic there to me, like. But it makes a lot of sense. I can see why people would like it then. I mean, like if you compare, like, if I was I don't know, dying and a sexy lady came. Like, yeah, of course, like it's nice, isn't it? It's one of those things. I can see the appeal, I guess. I can't hear any music. Yep, always get some bad apples in the barrel. But H is diehards as well as H. But H is diehards as well as H obliterate them. You guys are great, honestly. You guys are awesome that come to these chats. You really, really are. No, do not say those words, Nina. If I ever jump on your stream, do not say those words, because I will have to jump off the stream. Because Lord Jasper here, just lounging around, aren't you, mate? You loving that? You loving the cushion? You sleepy boy. Love you. Don't give a fuck, do you? No fucks given. I love you, mate. I love you. He doesn't care. But anyway, he would want to run away, and I'd have to jump off the stream. So don't say that if I'm ever on your show. Calling it, Mr. H will be in a Baywatch reboot. His grey beard will save many women in distress. Oh my god! How old am I going to be when this yeah, how old am I going to be when this Baywatch reboot happens? Dick in a box. That is what it is. That's what it is. You have to. Jasper on the couch, no fucks given. Honestly, he's epic. Jasper is the only god in our universe. Yep. I saw what the... no. I can't say it. Can't. Grey Watch. Love it. Absolutely love it. Are you someone that collect Blu-rays or 4K? I do have some. I do have some Blu-rays. And I tell you what as well, like I'm really sorry, guys, that I couldn't do my Blu-ray in 4K. And I do want to clarify why. So when we spoke to the authoring company, we got statistics for how many people actually own like a 4K capable Blu-ray player plus 4K capable TV, and the statistics are quite bad. So it didn't really make any sense. Standard Blu-rays like Ultra HD or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but it's Ultra HD or something. So it seemed to make sense just to do that rather than limit people's ability to watch it. Because if you did it in 4K, but then watched it, like it would look weird, apparently. I can't remember exactly, but basically it wouldn't have made sense. So I'm sorry if anyone wanted it. We could have done it, but we probably wouldn't have sold any or that many. So just to clarify, it was a business decision, basically. Right. So Marshmallow Jasper's just sitting there thinking, I could destroy you in your sleep, but I'm too comfy for the time being. I know. Now he's a dude. He, bless him, he came up, he jumps on the bed in the night for cuddles. And so like I've got a king size bed and I sleep. I'm quite weird with my sleep. I just sleep in one space on this bed. So I lay obviously in my spot, and I'm tuned, like I'm very tuned to Jasper, and I hear him pitter patter into my room because all the doors are open in my house. I just let him roam around. He's my boy, so he can just go wherever he pleases. I don't care. So he pitter patters into my room because he's got like wood laminate flooring thing, and I hear him pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. And then he sits at the end of my bed, and there's a moment where he goes, he huffs. And then he jumps on the bed, and I have to roll over because he will walk right up to me. And if I don't move, he'll just stay there. So basically, he wants me to move so he can get where I was sleeping and get where it was warm. And this happens most nights. But anyway, the funny story is, the nice story is, I swear it was last night, but I think it was last night or the night before. But basically, he jumped on the bed, and it was nice. We had good cuddles for a little bit because he always jumps off again. That's the thing. He always gets too hot because I'm like I think most people that lift weights are like a human radiator, like very metabolically active, and I just think he gets too hot and he just buggers off basically. I bet Mr. H could lift Thor's hammer. I've got Thor's. This is Mjolnir over there. I've got a replica of Mjolnir. Do you think Boris will really unlock us? No, I don't, actually. I don't. I got to run. Catch you later, Mr. H. We'll DM you soon. Please do. We will definitely organise jumping on your stream. I'm a little bit behind on this now, so you're probably gone and you won't read this. But yes, please do. Take care. Enjoy your stream this evening. What watches you sleep? That's creepy as fuck. Nah, he's cute. He's cute. Jasper is awake, so Mr. H can sleep easy knowing he's safe. Exactly. That's how it goes. What's this? Do a Clueless review and invite Mecca. What's Clueless? I'm clueless to what that is. Jasper is your best mate for sure. I have 3 large cats that try, but never works. My side of the bed is my side. Bless, that's very cute. That's very cute. I have a Blu-ray player, so unable to have 4K. So happy Blackfields as a Blu-ray. Good. Exactly. Thank you. That's adorable. Yes, he's awesome. Lord Jasper is the internet sensation and doesn't even know it. He definitely does. He definitely does know. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that yeah. Sorry, I'm tired. Sorry, the woman and the window. What? Have you seen the girl in the window? Oh, the woman in the window. No, I haven't actually. What? My dog is often mesmerized by Mr. H's accent and does the head turn as he talks with both ears honed in. It's super funny. I need a video of this. Get me a video. Send it to me on Twitter. What breed is Jasper? From Deborah Williams. He is a pedigree border terrier. They are bred for the English and Scottish border as ratters. They're a working dog. They're a terrier. So that's all they do basically. They're ratters. That's what they're bred to do. They run about. Oh, Jasper. Hello, I'm talking about you, mate. Oh, a favorite meal. I like burrata as a starter. Burrata is great. I do like. I like Italian food very much. I like Thai food. I like Mexican food. I like a lot of stuff, to be fair. Favorite actual meal, though? I don't know. What are you doing, Jasper? You're just floating about in the background there, mate. I don't know if I have an actual favorite meal. Can't ever go wrong with thrice cooked chips with steak and dripping sauce, like a dripping gravy. That's fantastic. Yeah, I don't know really. I don't know if I have an actual favorite meal. I really like sort of homely food as well. You know? Yeah. I'd be so fat if I didn't work out. You know? And like if I don't know, if I lived with a partner that cooked for me and stuff, I'd just be a fat bastard. Yeah. You mentioned rats and Jasper's ear perks up. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Bless him. Hey, what's this? Sorry. Did you already know that Jessie from Mindless Entertainment? I don't know what Mindless Entertainment is, so I don't know who this Jessie person is. Was attacked after someone asked if she was a Jew, which she confirmed she is. Are we back to the Nazi times? I got to get this off the screen because YouTube will flip out. I don't know. What is Mindless Entertainment? Who's Jessie? I mean, look, no one should be attacked for what religious beliefs they hold. That's just ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Are we back to them? No. We've been tribalistic for a long time. But yeah, no, I don't know. That's horrible. Yeah, not good. I don't know who that is though, so it doesn't resonate with me in the slightest. Ms. H, if you was going to be stranded on a deserted island and could only bring 3 movies, what would they be? I would probably bring 1 adult movie, and then I would probably bring, because you have to have an adult movie if you're stranded on a deserted island alone. Why not? You're not going to be doing much else, are you? Let's be honest. And I would probably bring Superbad. It's one of my favorite comedies of all time. I just think it's hilarious. I really like Superbad. And I'm trying to think of a long movie that I really like that would pass the time. Blade Runner or Blade Runner or I don't know. I'm trying to think of a long movie that would pass the time, like in the 2 to 3 hour mark. Oh, Akira. Blade Runner or Akira. I really like Akira. Akira's fantastic. Cuban food is my favorite. Name a Cuban food dish so I can have a look. Let me scroll. I'm way behind on some of these things. Marshmallow, favorite food, mum's cooking. Good. That's good. I never had that, sadly. B, Cat S. Has Resident Evil 8 actually scared you at any time? No, not yet. I've not played that much of it, actually. And I've just been stuck, haven't I? Like an idiot. I know how to move past it now. Because everyone was like, you need to look at the ring, inspect it. I'm like, fucking, what an idiot. So no, it's not scared me yet. I hope it does. I really like Resident Evil. And I think this one looks really, really good. Mr. H has siblings. I do, but I'm not in contact with them. My family is very, very odd, to say the least. I've got 2 sisters and I've got a brother. But yeah, my family is very, very strange. Not something you would wish to emulate. But it's not something you could emulate, to be fair. Let's be honest. Yes, Jesse is the boyfriend of world famous grifter Jeff Hicks. I don't know who these people are, man. Like you're saying them like I should know them. Should I know them? Like I genuinely don't. Oh, Scarface. Yes, Scarface is great. Mick K. Akira on 4K is epic. A true classic that stands out. It's so good. Did I miss a super chat? I feel like I did. But then I scroll up and I don't think I did. Did I miss a super chat? I feel like I may have done from Tales from Junkyard. I don't know if I did. Some good movie suggestions here, isn't there? Some good movie suggestions. Yeah, some really, really good one. Okay, pan con bistec or vaca frita. I know I'm butchering these things, FYI. But yeah, okay, cool. Finbar White says, Mr. H, what's the maddest thing you've done? Maddest thing I've done? In what sense? In what sense, the maddest thing I've done? There's some things I just simply can't talk about on live streams and things like that. Like I'm very fitness minded and things like that, but like I have 100% had my days of taking illicit substances and things like that. Not that I would recommend it at all. In fact, very dangerous, not smart. But maddest thing you've done in what regard? Like weirdest out there thing? Like I elaborate for me, my dude. Happy to I was in the country for like a week. I decided on a Monday I would go to Australia, applied for a visa, got it on the Wednesday, flew out on the Saturday. That's pretty mad, I guess. There you go. That's pretty mad. What's this? Mr. H doesn't do copy paste content like EFAP and the Fandom Menace. Thanks, I guess. I genuinely don't watch them, so I don't know. But thank you either way. If that's a compliment, I don't know if it is. In Austin, Texas, got your Blu-ray today. Looking forward to watching it on the big TV. All my best. Let me know if you liked it. I want feedback. Let me know. I don't know anyone apart from my mum and my family. My dad left when I was a baby, and unfortunately, my family is very fractured and split up, so I can 100% relate to you, Mr. H. Yeah. I mean, look, I don't want to play the sort of who's had it rougher game, like at all. I think we all have. The thing is, I don't view myself as a victim. Like I've been through some things which make like grown men cry. Like I've always said, this is the thing. Like because the term white privilege is very, very laughable because I come from a position of people within my experience and statistics. So I am a statistic basically, or I would have been a statistic. People who have come from that particular background are only good for three things. So statistically speaking, I should be either in prison, addicted to drugs, or dead. But I feel like it's your choice. You can view yourself as a victim or not. And ultimately, like, yeah, no, I just don't view myself as a victim for things like that. Like, yeah, shit happens, I guess, basically. What could you do? There's not much to be said on it. You just sort of shuffle on, don't you, through life. Life is a series of experiences, right, until you die. So you experience a lot, you live a lot. Next members only stream, next Patreon Skype Hangout. So the next Patreon Skype Hangout should be on Monday. Haven't decided yet because I've still kind of got time for it, maybe. But yeah, so it should be on Monday. The next members only stream is likely to only be once a month, basically. The feedback was good, but I need to do a few more of them to find a groove with them to then realize whether there's something to continue or not, or how to shuffle them forward and have them as something which people would look forward to more. I had some great emails, like absolutely great emails from people. Good suggestions. Nikki even suggested to do watch parties solely for members, which I think would be great. Part of it is as well, guys, what you need to remember is I do live streams like 3 times a week, and I love doing the live streams, but I am sat here constantly for normally 2 to 3 hours. My back really does hurt after a while. Like, I am getting old and this chair still hasn't arrived, so my back does hurt. I'm hoping this isn't like a sob story. I don't give a fuck. But my point is that it's not practical yet for me to do a lot or a long live streams because I physically can't handle it. I could stand up, but what are you going to look? You just be staring at my midriff. Like, it's just dumb shit. So until I get the chair, I can't confirm whether I'm going to do any more or longer ones. I don't want to because I don't want to let you guys down. I don't want to start and then go, I've got to go after 2 hours. I'd love to be able to do these live streams for like 3 hours, right? As a minimum. You know, I'm happy to do that. But at the moment, it's a bit, it hurts. Like, it actually hurts my back. So we'll see. We will see. Professor Anthrax, epic avatar, sent a super sticker. Thank you so much. Hi, Mr. H. What's the fascination with Japanese cars? I just like them. Not really a fascination. I just like them. Not much else to say, really. I like them. I don't like the obsession with German cars that we have in the UK. I get it in the States because they're actually rare in the States. In the UK, they're a dime a dozen. German cars are literally everywhere. They're on 0% finance in the UK. They're dog shit. Like, I understand people like them and stuff like that, but when you then get rappers in the UK going, yeah, my Beamer, my Merc, and I'm like, mate, you've got it on 0% finance. It's not fucking rare. Like, what are you doing? So I've never understood that. I just don't understand it. And I've had 2 Audis and they were just dog shit. I hated them. They had such. I liked the interiors. I liked how they drove, but they had terrible, terrible issues. So in the end, I just got rid of them. So the most reliable cars I've owned have been Japanese ones. My daily driver is a 2-seater sports car, and it's the most reliable car I've ever owned. It just works every time. Just works. So it's not necessarily a fascination. I just think they're really good, and I just think they work. I enjoyed Alita. Anime can be good in real life. I really liked Alita, so I would agree with you there. You need to invest in a Rising Desk H. Finally said F it and got one. So good. Are they really that good? I tell you what, if anyone has a standing desk, send me a photo of your setup. And the reason why I ask is I wouldn't know how to do a setup on stuff like that. And you don't often see it. So please send me a photo of your setup. How would you do it? How have you organized it? I would be intrigued. Just to see whether it's something I could do or not. Mr. H, did you slip a disc? So I had a bulging disc. Not a full slip, but I did have a bulging disc in my back years ago. White Mercedes-Benz is a status symbol. It shouldn't be, though. It really shouldn't be. Elizabeth Lyons is here. You missed the members-only stream. Elizabeth Lyons. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Finbar White. Mr. H, think about life. We all go through different experiences, some harder than others, but always cherish the good times and good people around you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, no, I completely agree with that sentiment. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. 100% agree with that sentiment. Also, retail to you guys from someone that was raised as a... Also, retail to you guys... Hey, for Jehovah's Witnesses and left when I was 18 years old. I have a very strange relationship with my mom, and we've spoken over a year. They sort of excommunicate people, don't they? As far as my knowledge goes, I'm pretty certain they actually excommunicate people. They're like, well, you're done. You are dead to us, which I think is quite shocking. Oh, you become a member again? You were a member, weren't you? I swear you're a member. You're right about Japanese cars. Mr. H got a new Land Cruiser 70 series, 3-door, and never looked back. Is it in 70 series? What's the 70 series? I love the look of the Land Cruisers. They're fucking beastly. And as well, like, I like when Japanese cars are just unashamedly like JDM in their looks. Like, I don't even hate the Toyota CRV, or is it the Honda CRV? I think it's a Toyota CRV. I think they look cool. I like it when they're like, I embrace the weirdness. I love it a lot. Sorry. I have to send a tweet. Someone's asking where they can buy my Blu-ray, and I'm like, it was limited run. Yeah. Right. Oh, what's this? What? Mr. H, you're a walking, talking legend, a physical manifestation of what it means to be amazing. Catch you later, sir. Thank you. That's very kind. Appreciate it. Are you into sports? No, someone asked this earlier, to be fair. Not really. Mr. H is JDM as fuck, bro. Didn't y'all know? You're very funny. What's your opinion on the Pontiac Firebird 3rd gen? It's always been my fave. If I ever had a project car, that would be it. I have to Google that. Pontiac, because I don't know what the 3rd gen looks like. And I want to actually give you an honest answer. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's rad. Yeah, no, that's super cool. Yeah. No, that's a very, very cool car. I like that a lot. Even the interior looks quite nice, to be fair. Doesn't look like a horrible place to be. Yeah, no, I like that a lot. I like it with the They almost look like BBS, gold mesh wheels on. That's sick. That's really sick. I like that a lot. That's cool. That's really, really cool. Our Mr. H is now Slayer of Tweets. I try. Honda CRV, that's the one, yeah. They're cool. Honda CRVs are cool. I just like, I mean, it wouldn't be that cool, like, to drive, but I like the look of it. I like when Japanese cars are like, I'm JDM. I'm like, yes, that's cool. What's this? Lewis, old boy or hard boiled? Could you make a harder question? What? I'm confused with what this question actually is. Oh, old boy. No, old boy. The best live action adaptation of anime manga to live action I've seen is the Rurouni Kenshin movies. Do you know them? I've no idea. I did watch the adaptation of Full Metal Alchemist, and I actually didn't hate it. I did not hate it at all. It's not a bad adaptation. As adaptations go for a very out there anime, the Full Metal Alchemist one's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Genuinely. Slayer of Tweets, formerly known as Slayer of Puss. Mr. H, you should try to grab that guitar you said you played and play some songs for us. No, this was years ago. This is now like 15 plus years ago. I haven't played for years. I couldn't play anymore. Like I said, it hurt my wrist to do it, so I can't do it at all. Can't. Physically can't. Ellie Moses is in the house. JDM means Japanese domestic market. When you're a Jehovah's Witness and if you leave or get disfellowship, your friends and family can no longer speak to you until you come back to the religion. Trust me, be thankful you weren't a witness. I mean, that sounds... whatever. I'm not going to... yeah. I mean, it sounds crap, to be fair. My mate Nick is sending me garages to rent. Why is he sending me garages to rent? I don't want a garage. Why is he sending me them? What weirdo. Do you like the 18 van? I guess so. Full Metal Alchemist was very good too. Yeah, I just prefer samurais. Yeah, can't blame you. I love Full Metal. Full Metal Alchemist is great. It's such a good series. Both series are really good. I like how they diverge, but they're sort of telling the same story, but sort of not as well. I really like them. Really, really, really like them. They are fantastic. My oppression is more than yours. Mr. H, why do you think Todd McFarlane is too scared to let someone else direct or write his Spawn movie? He can just be involved as a producer because the Spawn script was terrible. Spawn is a bed. I honestly, I don't know. I think it's because he knows his script won't get made unless he directs it. I think that's the point. And he doesn't want anyone else to do it. So I don't know. It's a shame. I try to keep religion close and personal unless someone asks. But yeah, you have to respect people's opinions on it, whether believe it or not. No, you don't. So that's an important misconception. You don't have to respect people's opinions on religion. Some religions allow pedophilia, right? And in the Western world, that's not okay. You wouldn't respect someone's opinion on, raping or fucking little girls, would you? That's pretty abhorrent. And it's that sort of, I'm not singling you out, Ellie, but my point is that blanket statement of you just have to respect people's opinions. No, you don't. You really don't. You can respect someone's right to have the opinion, but you don't have to respect their opinion. That's the point. You can disagree with their opinion whilst also agreeing that they are welcome to it. Agreeing that they are welcome to their opinion allows you to judge their opinion, which is perfectly acceptable. Perfectly acceptable. Religion is absolutely allowed to be criticized. And allowing people, the fact that they have their opinions and to air them openly is good because it allows for the discourse of judgment, which you are absolutely allowed to do. But no, you shouldn't just respect people's opinion at all. especially when they are literally like the polar opposite to to the Western civilized world. Sorry, I'm out and about driving the teen around. Oh, guys, you're not playing me on loudspeaker with teens in the car, are you, Elizabeth? God damn, don't do that. I do not want to say. I've got to curb what I say now. Don't do that. I'll be careful. Who would be best for live action Akira as a director? For me, Snyder. No, Snyder would not be good for an Akira live action. Akira really does have a lot of nuance. I don't even think Denis Villeneuve would be good. I don't think Nolan would be good either, actually. Yeah, I don't know, to be fair. I would have to think about that because there's a lot of nuance. There's a lot of action scenes. There's body horror involved. It's tricky to get right. But no, I don't think Snyder would be able to handle the nuance between it. And it'd just be too much slow-mo as well, which is not good. Is that the chair or H's back? With the squeaking? Definitely the chair. This is why you don't debate H. I don't respect people's religion only for their right to choose for themselves. I expect the same respect for my atheism, but don't often get it. Yeah, that is funny, isn't it? That is funny. I've never heard of such religions. Damn. Well, that's the thing, though, isn't it? Is that a lot of these cultures which are based on religion. This is the point: is that when a religion is so ingrained in a culture, it's their culture which they then use. It's their religion which they then use as a backdrop to their culture. So they say, "Well, I can do it because of this." And when it's so opposed to Western liberal ideology, yeah, you wouldn't have heard it that much, but these things do happen. So yeah, H gets it, man. He wins life. Thanks. Favorite Batmobile design? The animated series, the original, or the new one? I do like the new one. I'm not going to lie. I do like it. Let me scroll down a little bit. Sorry. Your top 5 anime that you can recommend watching. So both Full Metal Alchemists. 100% recommend both Full Metal Alchemists. They're fantastic. They're so good. Akira as an anime movie. Absolutely. It's just the best anime movie of all time. It's amazing. Howl's Moving Castle, even with the English dubbing, is superb. Absolutely superb. It's so good. And Berserk. There you go. Berserk is amazing. Watch Berserk first. Miss H, can you please review the 3 episodes that you missed of Batwoman? Because someone on the show might die. Maybe. We'll see. No promises. I'm super behind. All I can see is little Jasper's eyes popping up behind H. I know. He's very cute, bless him. I watched a bit on YouTube of Batman filming in Liverpool. Can't wait for our Pats as Batman. Love his acting range, but the Bat bikes don't look cool unless they CG them. Yeah, they don't look great. But I think that car more than makes up for it, to be fair. Gareth Evans, possible Akira director. No, I wouldn't even want him. I genuinely don't know. The Harlequin says Neil Blomkamp. Neil Blomkamp could be good for Akira. Could be good. Mr. H, 70 series are those older looking boxy ones. Simple workhorses. Still available, new on sale in Africa, Middle East and Australia. They're somewhat thirsty, but nigh on indestructible. Cool. I like them. Like I think they're cool. I do like the Land Cruiser. I saw a new one the other day. I was like, what is this? Have you seen a new Land Cruiser? They look badass. They look real cool. Have you ever thought about doing a fan meetup when lockdown allows? I tried before and no one really did. So like I tell people when I'm going to be somewhere, right? So, hey, you are more than welcome to turn up when I do my strongman competition. It's in Ingertestone in Essex on September 5th. It's the only strongman competition there. Come along. I will shake your hand. I'll meet you. I'll talk to you in between lifting heavy weights. But I won't just do a meetup because I did that before and no one turned up. There's just no point. People say they want to do it, but they don't. So I announce where I'm going to be somewhere. So I am going to be in Ingertestone on September 5th, competing in a strongman competition. Come along. If you see me, come shake my hand. Happy to talk to you. Jasper looks sad. He probably heard Snyderverse will probably not continue after Warner Brothers bullied Zach. Jasper always looks sad. He's never sad, though. He's never sad. Taika was tapped to do Akira reboot. He was. I think that's gone now. Can I join you in workout sessions? Probably not. I train at home, and I don't want to work out with people. Otherwise I'd work out in a gym. So no. Gary Catlow, sorry. I got into the Guyver anime, and then I found that they cancelled it years ago, and I was well gutted. I know. You guys need to watch. You guys need to watch Berserk. You'll love it. It's so good. Oh, Jaspy. How's it going, my boy? Love you, mate. Love you. Yeah, so there is the Amazon MGM deal going on, potentially. People are like claiming it's like this big thing. People are like, oh, Amazon's buying out MGM. It's like MGM's been up for sale for ages. This was always going to happen. Not Amazon was always going to buy them, but someone was going to buy them because they got a lot of stuff. I don't hate it. I think it's a good thing. I think like out of all the companies to have them as a streaming service, I like Amazon Prime and I'd like it to be better. So I don't hate that Amazon Prime could get it. You know, I genuinely don't. I was once trapped in Mr. H's closet. Don't train with him. You're not supposed to tell anyone that. Do you ever think of getting Jasper another dog friend? I actually do. I have toyed with the idea a lot. I have genuine. I've looked. I've been that close to it. That's how close I have been to doing it. But I'm in two minds because he's a very sweet. He's a very precious dog, and I know that sounds super lame, and people say it probably about the dogs all the time. But he is very, very precious. So he doesn't like going near the road. He gets scared by the road. He's just a very sweet little dog. So I wouldn't want another dog because he's not a very dominant dog. I wouldn't want another dog to come in and ruin the dynamic, right? He knows I'm the boss and he's happy with that. Another dog could come in and take advantage of the fact that he's basically a bit of a pushover because he is, he just loves doing his own thing. He's just a happy little boy. And I wouldn't want another dog to come in and ruin that dynamic, basically. So yes, but also no, because that's my concern, is that I would get another dog and then they would come in and just make him sad. They would essentially dominate him and, he'd move down the pecking order, and he's not. He's second to me in my house. He is my boy. He gets whatever he wants, but he still knows I'm the boss and he likes it that way. That's the dynamic. But another dog could ruin that, to be fair. Couldn't get a cat. He as much as he's a precious boy, if he sees a cat, he wants to kill him. So no cats. How can I change my avatar pic? Do I need to be on a laptop to do it? Oh, yeah, good question. No, you don't, but you have to go into your Google account. So it's not through YouTube. It's through your Google account that you change your avatar. That's when I've done it anyway. It's normally through that. So try it. You can do it from a phone. It's a pain in the ass. You have to go via your... you have to go via your sort of Google account. When you named when you named it Jasper, mate, whoa. When I named him Jasper, fucking it. My God. When I named him Jasper, is there a meaning behind the name? I'm kidding. Yeah, there is. So I knew another dog actually called Jasper, who was a really, really lovely dog, very, very sweet little dog, and I just called him. I just called him Jasper after that dog. Turns out it was the right choice because he's a really nice dog as well. So I don't know really. I just like the name. I think it's a cute name. Mr. H is precious too. Thank you. Appreciate it. You need to turn up to the members only stream. What's going on? And you need to do the call in as well. You've been threatening it for weeks, Miss Lyons. Mark and Varon, Mr. H, are you excited for that Metal Gear Solid movie in the works? With what's his name? I am. I've forgotten the guy's name. He's Ex Machina. I can't remember his name, but yes, I am. I think he's great. I don't hate the fact that I think it's good. I don't know. Oscar Isaacs, that's the one. Yeah, I think it could be good. I genuinely think it could be good. We have yet to see anything, so it's all like, well, have they got a good actor? Yes, they have. Okay, then that's about it at this point, isn't it? Until we see anything, who knows? But am I tentatively excited because they've got a good actor? Yeah. And I liked Oscar Isaacs the moment I saw him in Ex Machina. I think he's fantastic in Ex Machina. He's so good. This chat is hilarious. We have the best chat, guys. We have the best chat. Any plans on having Blomkamp on the channel for an interview if you had any content? If you had any content with or contact with them on Twitter. I've had some email exchanges with Neil Blomkamp, actually. And he's very nice, very personable guy. I would love to have him on. Absolutely, would love to have him on. Very difficult to track people down, though. You know? And he's going to be really busy now, moving forwards with District 10, the District 9 sequel. So probably not, basically. The guys who are directing the Marvel Moon Knight show, the guys who did The Endless and The Endless Spring and that recent one, I can't remember the name. I reviewed it and everything. But those guys I was going to have an interview with as well. There's a lot that I have sort of in the pipeline, but then they sort of disappear because people just get busy with work. So sadly, no, probably not. Will you say hello to Jason Isaacs? Sure. I've said it now, haven't I? So there you go. Ex Machina is one of my favorite sci-fi films. I love Ex Machina. It's so good. Calling Jasper in it, Mr. H. So you have chosen death. This chat's been really good tonight. Thank you all, guys. You've been really, really good. I love doing these streams now. They're always a great group of people. Always so much fun. Like they really are. So I always say every bloody stream, I always get a little bit, oh, these are good. Thank you. Oh dear, oh dear. Any more tattoo plans? Yes. So obviously you all know, I got this arm finished off, and I'd like to get this arm finished off. So yeah, I'd like to get this arm finished off. My tattooist who did all of this one, all of this stuff recently, he was rushed to hospital. So, and obviously he's been, shut down, hasn't been doing work. So if you want to see who did the work on me, it's Door Stocker Tattoos on Instagram. Really nice guy, like really, really nice guy. Really, really, really good tattooist as well. Look, here's the tattoo shop anyway in the chat there. I drove down to London and spent like two days with him. I think we did this arm. Oh no, sorry, this arm first was like a 12-hour session or something insane. Like that was so painful. Just to get it all finished off, and then I went down again for like a half day or something like that. But he's obviously really, really backed up with the lockdowns and obviously more bookings and stuff. I don't want to pester him as well. Like I'm just happy to wait. I'm not in a rush for tattoos. I don't really care about them. Yeah. So I will get some more, but I'm not in a rush. You know, like happy to, but content to wait as well. What kind of dog is Jasper? He is a border terrier, a pedigree border terrier, but a border terrier. Thoughts on Psycho Goreman? I did a review of it and I interviewed the director. Mr. H wears tight shirts. I dig it. No, not really. This is quite loose. It's quite a loose shirt, to be fair. Need to get H to say, I have such sights to show you. I did that in my Hellraiser read-throughs, to be fair. Did lots of mimicking of things. I tried to play the Yakuza. I tried to play one of the recent ones. I couldn't get on with it. Would you go back and watch the Attack on Titan series, or would you not care for it? I enjoyed it, but I spoiled it for myself. I spoiled the twist, so I sort of spoiled it for myself, really. I've never had a tattoo in my life. Was thinking of getting one related to my Samoan culture, like the Rocks. It's not a bad idea. What's your Terminator movie ranking? Terminator 2, Terminator Salvation, Terminator 3, Terminator Genisys, Terminator Dark Fate. There you go. Yeah, I don't care about Commode and Mayo. I get it, but I don't care about them, to be fair. Speaking of tats, Mr. H, was there a specific inspiration for your chess piece? A lot of people talk about the chess piece. I'm not getting into it, but a lot of people talk about it. Mr. H, can you adopt me? The best thing I can do is spot you when you bench press, even though you'd probably lift me along with the weight. I actually did, and those that follow me on Instagram and are quick enough actually did 140 kilo bench press again this week. I haven't done that for months, which I was really, really happy with. So that was great. Yeah. Comic book fan gaming. Well, the entire point of your question is wrong. I don't hate Marvel and DC Comics. Why do you think I do? I don't. Like literally the entire premise of your question is wrong. I've never said I hate Marvel or DC Comics. Said I'm not a fan. There's a difference. Come on, dude. Don't be dim. We need a Terminator Dark Fate sequel. Not because it'll be good, because I want to see just how hard a film can flop. It'd be like a whale dropped from orbit. For fuck's sake. I love that. That is great. Elizabeth Lyons, adopt me first. I think there's something somewhat dubious about that. If I adopt people, I'd basically be a daddy. I'm sure there's some sort of sexual connotations there, to be fair. You'd have to, you know... I could go way in on this, but it just creates real bad innuendos, and then I get called different names. I end up being called the Slayer of Puss again. Loads and loads of weird things. I'm tempted because there's very funny little jokey innuendos I could do, but I'm just not going to. I can't help myself. If you're very like quick on the wit side of things, it's very funny. It cracks me up. Fitness gains. Someone asked the fitness question, didn't they? Here we go. Mr. Age, any recommendations for a shoulder workout? I'm suffering from impingement pain. Right. Okay. So you have to identify why you're getting impingement of the shoulder. Generally speaking, it is mid to lower trap weakness. So actually, there's a really good movement called a trap 3 raise, where so basically what you do is you lean. Let me shuffle back a little bit. Fitness tips with Mr. H. So you lean over, so you're like a 45-degree angle. No, not even 45-degree angle, but you're leaning into a wall basically. So you put your arm on the wall, and you're right, mate. And you have a dumbbell in your hand, and you want to rotate your thumb so it's like a 45-degree angle upwards, away from you. And what you do is you set the shoulder, so you retract and depress the scapula whilst raising the arm up and back, but you have to be at that angle to get it. The other thing you can do is a prone Y raise. So you lay on a bench at a 35-degree angle, do the same thing, pinch, depress, raise. But I don't know what you have impingement. I don't know how you've got impingement. So it's very, very difficult to actually advise. But 9 times out of 10, it comes from upper cross syndrome. So you'll be all rounded here, basically. You'll be very, very rounded. You'll have upper trap dominance. So you'll be like this. So you have very weak mid to lower traps. So you don't retract or depress. So it's about setting that first. So you could also do some, mate. You could also do some, Jasper's on the move. You could also do some stretching of the pec minor. You can also get some of these and jam it into your pec as well. That like really, really hurts, but it will active release therapy basically. But you'd want to get this on a wall. Same thing with up here and into the back as well. There you go. Quick bit of advice. Very, very quick bit of advice. Sergeant Bear, great job on the bench. Yeah, it was okay. You did more than I did the other day, actually, to be fair. Love the perspective of most of your chats, but to be honest, I seem to just watch plenty. I seem to just watch plenty with a Brit Aussie vernacular. It all seems to draw me in the different light. I'm a bit confused by that, dude. Sorry. Loads of people. Apparently, loads of people are 50. That's very, very interesting. I'm genuinely surprised. Not in like a bad way. I'm genuinely surprised. I'll adopt everyone. How about that? There you go. Everyone will be adopted. Absolutely. Happy to. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's genuinely the best that I can give advice on impingement. It's difficult to give that much advice on it, to be fair. Before Mr. H did a face reveal, I was 70% sure he was a black guy. Yeah, a lot of people were actually. Because I lowered my voice a few decibels. But, like there's a difference between presenting and being quite animated, where your voice sort of raises and stuff. And then there's a difference to talking a little bit more like this, where you're a little bit more personal and you're talking, very in depth and blah, blah, blah. So it's different. You pitch and tone your voice slightly differently. Mr. H isn't black. No. Hello, mate. You are, boy. Boop. CrossFit, yay, or I have enough back problems as it is. I'm not interested in CrossFit. I just train what I enjoy doing, to be fair. Sorry, I'm way off on some of these questions now. How much water do you drink every day to stay healthy? It's dependent, really. I think I drink about 4 liters. No, maybe 4.5. 4.5, maybe 5, I think. Don't know, I'd have to work it out. Ha! Laura 44, pocket money. Yes, you'll get some pocket money, all right. I remember back in the day, like 50p was pocket money. How mad is that? That's mental. Absolutely mental to think of. Crazy. Yes, I'm adopted. Arc is closed. Yeah, and you get adopted, and you get adopted, you get adopted. Everyone's adopted. It's fine. All can be adopted. What's this? If Mr. H gets married, will his wife be a supervillain named Mistress H? Mistress H. Kinky. You should so do voice acting. Yeah, I've been told that, but no one wanted it actually when I went for it. So no, unfortunately not. And that is literally why I started doing the voice acting stuff on the channel. You know, I do all the narrative stuff. You all right, mate? How you doing, bro? Where you going, bud? How are you, little man? Hey, handsome boy. Come here. What are you doing? You want to come over? Hello. What are you doing? You have a nice food? Was it good? Good boy. You need a new pony? Jesus. They're incredibly expensive to keep, aren't they? Horses. Like, incredibly expensive to keep. If I go by my usual chat name, I was 30 in 1980 and been a vampire ever since. 4 liters, and you do these streams for several hours without a bathroom break. Respect. Yeah, so I actually stopped drinking at a certain time because otherwise I'm just up all night pissing. So no. Here's some pocket money for you. Thanks so much. There you go. I got some pocket money now. Miss H, just a thanks to you and the Motley crew. I had a very stressful weekend, and these streams are always good for a laugh. I watched Monday's stream earlier. Ellie and the Jelly Bean had me in stitches. I know. Don't. Yeah. It's funny. Can I get a Mr. H audiobook? I've done some audiobooks here on the channel, actually. You can find it. If you type in like Lovecraft audiobook, Mr. H, you will find them. I've done a few. But also, Finbar, my dude, I'm glad that these could help you out as well. That is the aim. Yeah. Hail Mistress H. There is no Mistress H. I'm not married. It's all good. Dear oh dear. Mistress H, how about Madam Hydra? Interested? You want to thank Alien Marvel Books, our ship find, whatever. I could say the same thing towards Dark Horse has Alien books. I'm very confused. What is going on? Is there like a conversation that I'm missing? I think there's a conversation that I'm missing. Miss H reviews. If Ben Affleck came back to direct a solo Batman movie and star in it, and you had the choice to pick any villain, you could pick 2 if you want, who would you pick? My go-to is always Clayface, but I also want him to have his own solo movie because it's awesome. Clayface is great. You could do body horror Clayface movie. So good. But also an adaptation of the animated movie Mask of the Phantasm could be good as well. I like Mask of the Phantasm. That's good. Mistress H sounds like someone you need to prearrange a safe word with. Some people are into that. No judgment. The Lovecraft readings are amazeballs. Good, thank you. I really do like doing them, and I will also actually probably do the Hellbound Heart soon. I'm just going to sit there and read it, basically. I'm just going to do an audiobook. It'll be in parts or chapters. But yeah, I am probably going to do the Hellbound Heart. Because it's not that long. It's not a super long. Yeah, it's not that long. Like, I think it's 48 pages long. It's not long. I could do that in one sitting, to be fair. Just have it on the channel. So yeah. Would the scheme to meet Mistress H be called Preparation H? The scheme. Yeah. What? Ben Affleck is back with J-Lo. He was with Anna de Armas, wasn't he? He was punching with Anna de Armas. I'm telling you now. I swear he was with Anna de Armas, wasn't he? Do you get the impression we're getting too much Batman media? Yeah, no, there is a saturation of Batman, like for sure. Absolutely. I don't know whether that will be good or bad yet. We'll have to see how that goes. Mask of the Phantasm is utterly Brian. What? Brian? He missed the J-Lo booty. Fuck's sake. Ana de Armas, why would you ever let that go? I'm really quite shocked by that, to be honest. Shadow over Innsmouth, pretty please. How long is that one? I need it as a... Let's have a look. The problem... No, I don't want that. The problem with... The problem with H.P. Lovecraft and why I need a big break between them is that it is very hard to read. It takes a long time to read them. And I don't mean like, oh, I'm struggling to read. It is 69 pages long, The Shadow over Innsmouth. Oh, no, longer than that. 9. Let's have a look. I know, yeah, it's 69 pages long. The problem with Lovecraft is you have to change the wording, so it's not written as if you can say it. There's no commas, there's no breaths, there's no pacing, and I have to change all of that when I do it, so it does become a real big struggle. But I can definitely have a look at doing The Shadow over Innsmouth soon. Let's put it that way. Like, I like doing stuff like that. I'm really happy to keep doing them. I really do like them. So yeah. Did anybody see that J-Lo and Ben Affleck movie? That's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I had no idea. You have to translate HP's work a lot of the time. So, well, yeah, no, basically you do, because it's written in old English, and it's not what you would speak. The sentence structure isn't the same. So, whereas we take breaths and we speak, we very much write as we speak, you know? Commas used in appropriate places where you would take a breath. You can't... It works in your head when you read it, but when you try and read out loud, it becomes quite tricky, is the point. You do have to add stuff in. Mistress H safety phrase. Let's dive right in, shall we? That's great. That is brilliant. Why have we now got this weird, like, Mistress H thing? Where did this come from? What is going on with this chat? We got Mr. H Slayer of Puss last live stream, or whenever it was, on Friday or something like that. Now we've got Mistress H. What is going on? What happens to these goddamn streams? Regarding Resident Evil 8, did you figure out the ring with the eye in it yet? Yes, I've got to rotate it. I haven't filmed it yet, but I figured it out. Loads of people told me, so I will do it. Phantom's Godfather was English his second language. Whose second language? What do you mean? Mr. H, are you full time on YouTube? Yeah, I mean I do try. Yeah. Oh, you mean is love? No, it wasn't. He's American. I am full time on YouTube. Yes, although probably might have to change that soon because YouTube is like nerfing my channel into oblivion. So I will keep this going for as long as I can, obviously. But it's another reason why, you know, support the channel, memberships, super chats, those kind of things. Like it does actually go a long way. But yeah, YouTube's doing weird stuff with the channel. Like, you know, I don't know whether it's a sign of the times, basically, or not. But it just doesn't get videos out there. You know, like the Army of the Dead review, like 2,500 views. Really? That's terrible. You know, all videos today have not even touched 3,000 views. That's what is going on, you know? But then I look into my analytics and then I look at the reach and I'm like, 19% down. My videos are put in front of less, so this is less, 4.2 million people less than they were last month. Like, why? What has YouTube changed to make them? That's what I mean. They are literally nerfing the channel. So impressions are when YouTube puts your videos in front of people. So they've changed something in the algorithm to go, no, we're just going to hide that channel now. It just sucks. Wait, you did an Army of the Dead review? Yeah, I did. Yeah. It's literally on the channel right now. Your popular videos have over 1 million. That's mad. I've only got like 1 or 2 videos with over 1 million. Mr. Age, you should adopt me first. I'm a professional dog trainer. I can turn Jasper into a superstar. Are you actually a dog trainer? Are you actually a dog trainer? Or are you just pulling my leg? I love hearing about you, like what you guys do. Are you actually a dog trainer? Don't lie to me now. Are you actually a dog trainer? Because I'm genuinely interested in what you guys get up to, like what you guys do and stuff. It is interesting to me. Let me know. And yes, fine, you will be adopted first. There is actually a Mistress H on YouTube. You two are not a good match. Oh, really? Oh my god. Is there really? Let's have a look. Oh, yes, there is. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, no. 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 Nope. No. All good, thanks. Another channel called Collative Learning recently talked about the same thing well early this year. Yeah, it's doing something. I mean, I've known it for a while, but it's like really taking effect at the moment. I don't understand what's going on. It's very strange. Very, very strange. I just don't get it. It's it's a bit of a pain in the ass, really. But whatever, it is what it is. I never rely on YouTube anymore as it can't be trusted. I simply go straight to my subscriptions. As Mr. H reviews at the top of my list. Anyway, that's very kind. Thank you. Yep, H did Army of the Dead. I always get notifications of his stuff, so it's got to be YouTube being shown. It's weird. Some people always get them. Other people never. I get people pop back up. They're like, I thought you quit YouTube. Like, I haven't seen a video from you for months. I'm like, no, I've been here. And again, case in point, like Kevin Bartlett here, I usually get notifications about vids 3 days after they get posted. So I just check the channel subscription when I get a chance and binge the vids. That's so strange. Isn't that just weird? So odd. APM. I don't know how to. Why did you super chat me this? It's your demeanor. Just telling you straight. Appearances on Midnight's Edge. Did you know favors either? Once people follow you, they become turned off. What the fuck am I supposed to say to that? What a cunty thing to say. It's my demeanor of what? I'm just telling you. I mean, fine, sure, that's your opinion. Weird that you do a super chat for that, though. I guess. Cheers for that. What is it? 70%? Because YouTube takes 30%. Cheers for the 70% of that £5 for being a cunt, I guess. I mean, what am I supposed to say? Would you expect a reply to that? Fuck me. Like, Jesus. Like, honestly, what am I supposed to say to that? You just come across... It's my demeanor. People get turned off. I mean, you just look like a cunt for saying it anyway. It's not criticism. You haven't actually given anything. All you've said, right? All you've done is it's your demeanor. So what? My demeanor on this, on my live stream, is this bad? Is my demeanor here bad? Or you don't like the fact that when I get asked to go on Midnight's Edge, they want me there as someone that isn't in their echo chamber? Is that what it is? You don't like the demeanor of someone actually not singing from the same tune? Like, what is it? What is it? That's not genuine criticism. Genuine criticism is going, hey, when you go on this, you do this. Therefore, I believe people would look at you like this. That's genuine criticism. Do you understand? Like, there's a difference. Appearances on Midnight's Edge did you no favors either. What, because I don't agree with them all the time? Well, fuck me, I guess. Once people follow you, they become turned off. But then I'd lose all my followers, wouldn't I? And I wouldn't have people turning up to the live streams like I do. It's not genuine criticism. Like genuine criticism is taking a point and expanding upon it. You've just been a cunt. Gary Catlow, since Hellraiser has crossed over with Nightbreed and Lords of Illusions, I'm surprised they've never crossed over with Candyman. Likewise, I meant to say this the other day, actually, when on Monday, when we did the stream about Warner Brothers, Warner Media being merged with Discovery, I think that might throw into effect the Hellraiser series, like, not happening, basically. I think so. I don't know, because they're supposed to be on HBO, but that's not confirmed anyway at this point. Like, they haven't officially been greenlit yet. They've had it tentatively confirmed, but they haven't even got scripts. Nothing's officially been greenlit. So I wonder if that will end up then just falling by the wayside as a result of it. So yeah, who knows? Who knows? APM is talking out of their ass. Well, look, I mean, look, at the end of the day, I don't go on Midnight's Edge anymore because I don't like their fans. Generally speaking, like, I've been on there, and if you say anything that doesn't, marry up with them, it's just dog shit. Like, I cannot be bothered with it anymore either. So I generally speaking don't go on there. Like, I have purposely removed myself from it. And also as well, with respect to how you guys interact with me on my channel, I will seldom get guests on here now for these live streams, because what I've realized is that at the end of the day, you guys come here for me. Like, it's nice to have guests every now and then, but it was literally becoming like a subsidiary of Midnight's Edge, and it's too much. Like, if you guys are coming here for me, there's no point having other people here all the time. Like, I get a lot more done in terms of the interaction and stuff, I think, when it's just us personally. But yeah, no, sorry to answer this, because I didn't even answer this, Gary. Yeah, you're right. I am surprised it never crossed over with Nightbreed. I think maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little bit too out there. I don't know. It is weird, but they don't seem like they'd be in the same universe either. But they could, because they're just all out there anyway. I appreciate they have ethics and have counter opinions instead of catering to what someone expects. Yeah, it's fine. I appreciate that, man. Valued patron. All right, everyone on YouTube, the big channels don't like you because you call people with genuine criticism cunts. No, I called you a cunt because you didn't actually explain anything. But what a way to just inflate your argument. Everyone! Well, good, I guess. I'm glad you're giving me more money just to say bollocks. Thanks. I mean, what? I haven't got the space to explain. I mean, you have. You can just explain it. But also, I in fairness, dude, I don't care. Like, I don't care. I couldn't give a shit. Like, you're just being a dick. So yeah. Oh look, I've got a chip on my shoulder. I spent the whole evening right now with a very painful back, smiling, laughing, talking to everyone here in the chat. Not to highlight this individual specifically, because I don't want to, and it's not a case of, oh, look at me. But if I had a chip on my shoulder, I wouldn't spend quite a large portion of a stream consoling this individual that I've highlighted right here. Sadly, condolences through the death of his father. You're just an absolute fucking moron, APM. Like, just live in your echo chamber, you stupid cunt. You are a cunt. You're talking from literally limited experience. if you've been on one of these streams and you still think that, then, well, hey, look, more for you. Just fuck off, I guess. I don't want you here. Why would I want you here if you don't like it here? What would be the point? Marshmallow, I've said this before and I'll say it again. These live streams with Mr. H and the community is like going on a night out with the lads and ladies. I love these streams. There you go. People with a counter opinion to you. I'm guessing these are all cunts though, mate. I'm guessing these people are arseholes as well, APM, right? All these people that disagree with you because you like echo chambers, right? Is that right? Clearly you like echo chambers. And I know for a fact that all the bigger channels that apparently hate me love their echo chambers. They don't like to be questioned. They don't like people to call them out. And they don't like people clarifying when they talk absolute BS bollocks rumors all the time. But that's fine because I am primarily a review channel. I actually haven't reviewed much lately at all because there's been lockdowns. But out of everyone that, generally speaking, people associate me with, I'm actually probably one of the only ones that actually fucking watches stuff. So you can just fuck off, can't you? Fuck off to the people that just talk about stuff rather than watching stuff. I don't want you here. You're a douche. Fuck off. Okay. But side note, if you want to pay me some more money to insult me, please do. I just won't read it out. Oh, dear, oh dear. At the beginning of the stream, I actually had a premonition someone would actually insult Mr. H with a super chat. Imagine giving money to someone you don't like watching and insulting them. I know how weird, like genuinely, what a very weird. This is what I've never understood, right? I've never understood this at all. And I will never understand it. People that hate watch people, like APM, I would say it's almost psychotic behavior. Like genuinely, I would say it's psychotic behavior. You're watching someone that you genuinely dislike. Because people are always like, oh, you don't do this, like the Phantom Menace, or you don't do that. And I'm like, I don't know, I don't watch them. I am subscribed to car channels and cooking channels and synthwave music channels. I don't watch people that I'm not interested in. I just don't do it. But individuals like APM had this very strange, and it is like I'd say, I think psychotic is a bit too extreme, but it's not normal behavior to hate watch people. That's not normal. It's a very strange thing to do with your time, you know, much the same as now, like sitting there giving money to someone to insult them. It's odd. It's weird behavior. It's very, very strange. I've never understood it. Like, why would you do that? Like, surely you have something better to do with your time, right? I'm sure. I like H because he isn't a yes man. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. David L for I think YouTube may have deleted that, man. Sorry. If you did say something, just put it down again. I'll see if I can grab it because I think YouTube may have deleted something. I'm not your sweetheart. But no worries. Seeing as I'm your sweetheart. Mr. H, this is why I'm a fan of yours, because you stand out and tell it like it is with no remorse. And I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Genuinely. Sorry. Oh, dear, oh dear. Josh Knight, I'm wet. Oh, dear, oh dear. You don't know me. You can't say I have a chip on my shoulder. You come on a stream where the attitude is actually very light-hearted, very fun, very nice, very community-driven, and you insult me, and then you're surprised by the response being not even aggressive, to be perfectly honest. But then you use that as fuel to then say that I have a chip on my shoulder. That's the most moronic way of looking at it ever. Anyone who has had dealings with me, anyone in the chat would say that I don't have that. So again, good observation doesn't mean it's right. It's just your opinion. And opinions are very much like arseholes. And sadly, there's too many of them around where you probably don't want them to be. I got censored by Google. Love your unapologetic way of speaking and giving your views and opinions. Keep it up. I thought that was the case. I am very, very sorry about that. YouTube and Google sucks, but thank you so much. Appreciate that. Jeffrey Kiln, we got a Klein, sorry. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Really appreciate that. KAME Motorsports. Mr. H doesn't tell the truth. He tells his truth, and not many people do that. Yeah. I mean, it's just my opinion. Like, you don't have to agree or disagree. That's the point. You come here for my opinion. I don't say that you have to have my opinion. But individuals like APM very clearly like just echo chambers, or people that toe the line, or people that just go, yep, no, this is what it is, blah, 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 blah. And it's just nonsense. Like, it's just lame, to be fair. Absolutely lame. But, you know, more for you, man. Like, more for you if that's what you want to be doing. 100%, no worries. Like, absolutely. What's this? Sorry. Mr. H has built his channel on his own. When he appears on other channel streams, it's his decision to make. He doesn't have to appear, unlike others who may be looking for subscribers or clout. Yeah, no, that's, again, really, really kind. Thank you. Appreciate that. Are you still on good terms with Midnight's Edge? I liked it when Andre joined your Hangouts. Yeah, no, I mean, I briefly popped into Andre's stream earlier. He asked me to pop on that stream, but I just couldn't. I was watching Army of the Dead. That's, again, it's all to do with timing, to be honest. So yeah, I was still on good terms. Tom appeared in this chat. I'm happy to have them on. The problem was that it was very much, my channel just became an extension of theirs, and I don't want that. This is my channel. You guys come here for me. Yes, having them appear every now and then is good, but you come here for me. And I also found the question, like the questions and the interaction has been better since. It's been more focused with me just here talking to you guys. And it was just a decision, you know. It was, yeah, it was just a decision to see whether it would work or not, and what people thought of it and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you know, when I'm live streaming, it's me, isn't it? Like, I'd be surprised if you come here for other people when I'm live streaming. So I don't know, but no, absolutely on good terms with them. Yeah, no, 100% still on good terms with them. William sent a super sticker. Thank you so much. I can't see what it is though, sadly. So yeah. Does Andre have his own channel? No, it's just Midnight's Edge. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Car nonsense is very enjoyable. Didn't realize that Nissan was going to be a huge undertaking. No, neither did I. Has Mr. H chip on his shoulder or a French fry? Yes. I'm a bit baffled why APM has decided to jump on here, to be fair. I know who he is, and I'm not going to say, but I know exactly who he is. I've figured it out. I just went through my emails, and I know why he thinks I've got a chip on my shoulder, because I've had some email dealings with him. And again, I'm not going to reveal anything. There's simply no point. But yeah, I just weird that you would. It's weird that you would hold on to that. You know, very strange that you would hold on to that. In fact, it actually makes you look very sad and very pathetic. Just as an FYI, you talk about professionalism and things like that. You don't look very professional. Just saying. Just saying. Sweetheart. Yeah, again, no. I think the only one that's rude here is literally paying to insult someone. And it's not constructive criticism. It's not at all. You're not professional. I would not want to work with you in a fucking million years, son, sweetheart, ever. I'm telling you that now. The way you conduct yourself in a public setting is incredibly unprofessional. It is my platform to give my opinion. So you can say that the way I conduct myself is unprofessional, but my platform and how I built my platform is quite literally to give my opinion. That is how I have built this subscriber base. Very loyal subscriber base, actually. But how you try to attract business is just fucking disgraceful. You don't conduct yourself professionally in a public setting at all. You look very, very stupid, very unprofessional. And your job is not to act like that. My job is to give my opinion. That's why people come here. So a clapback saying that, I'm unprofessional is just utter nonsense. It is literally my job here. So yeah. Well, I had to block him. Fuck the dude, honestly. No, I know exactly who he is. So he runs a talent agency in London. And not to reveal too much, he runs a talent agency in London. He reached out to me before. I basically called him unprofessional because he didn't make his interest known. I don't like phishing emails. And as a result of it, I've got a chip on my shoulder because I called him out for being unprofessional. There you go. Like, what can you do? Sorry. But if you run a fucking talent agency, you shouldn't act like a cunt online. It's literally my job to give my opinion. My opinion of you is you're a cunt. How about that? Sweetheart. There you go. Yeah, he did really kill the vibe. I know, it's funny, isn't it? Like, I get told I have a chip on my shoulder. Yeah, it was absolutely lovely before Bellend joined. It was absolutely lovely. It was great. Like, a fantastic stream. Shame. Shane White, how long is the vid going to be? What vid? What do you mean? How long's what video going to be? I'm confused, dude. Ellie Moses dropping in. People don't understand that when you mess with the H, you mess with the chat. The strength of the pirates here are unbreakable. H with these streams has made people find an escape and a time to have a blast. Love you, bro. Exactly, that's the thing, If I'm, if I'm said horrible person, I've such a bad attitude, people hate me. Honestly, I'd say, like, if other YouTubers hate me, good. I don't care. It's not my job to please other fucking YouTubers. It's not my job to be friends with other fucking YouTubers. It is my job to literally give my fucking opinion. So I don't care if anyone likes me. I don't give a shit. The point is, I have a platform where I provide my opinion to a subscriber base that very much enjoys said opinion. Anything outside of that is entirely irrelevant. Fuck, these people are so retarded. But thank you for that, Ellie. I appreciate it. Mr. H does have a chip on his shoulder, a steak on the other shoulder, and he's balancing a gravy boat with pepper sauce on his head. He's a very messy eater. I love it. Oh, absolutely fantastic. David L. Small words from a small mind, attacking what it doesn't understand. He can't understand normal thinking. Cunt. Well said, David L. Well said. Well said. I appreciate it. Are we married to the term chat pirates? Because I think chat ninjas has a nice ring to it. So, chat pirates came from It was Tales from the Junkyard that made that up, I think. And then Ellie, I think, was it? I don't know. I think it was Tales from Junkyard that did that. I don't know. I'm not sure. Bane, Mr. H, I have to say I've had a mental and tiring day at work, but this live stream has made my day. Love it. Chip on your shoulder? I don't think so. Thank you. And I'm sorry to hear you've had a mental and tiring day. It's never good, is it? But I'm glad like this could offer some reprieve from your day, my dude. That's what they're here for, isn't it? Cuddles with Jasper. Yeah, good. You have range. I don't always agree with you, but I still sub and joined your memberships. I enjoy your content. Let the ignorant fade into obscurity. Yes. Well, that's the point, is that you don't have to agree with me all the time. That's not the point. Yeah, you don't have to agree with people. And that's okay. It's okay to not agree with everyone all the time. It's better to have that kind of attitude than to think that you have to just live in an echo chamber. That's just strange. I've never understood that line of thinking. Like, you know, I don't accept people posting abuse to other people like on my channel, right? Because I don't have any issue. Like I'll do a video and I'll talk about, say, when something is gender swapped or they race swapped or they change someone into a transsexual for no reason, right? Like I'll talk about all of those things because what you're doing is you're talking about essentially people being used by an industry as a tool, a marketing tool. I have no ill will against women, love women, absolutely love women. Don't have any ill will against them. Don't have any ill will against transgender people either. There are transgender people that watch my channel and they email me and they're lovely people. They're lovely people. Don't have any ill will against anyone like that. And it's okay to have those differing opinions on things. Like, you know, I wouldn't become transgender. It's not something that you just do, generally speaking, like from what I understand. You know, I have gay. Is gay right? Is that appropriate? I think that's allowed. Yeah. I have gay people that watch my channel, right? I don't have any ill will against them. Like, absolutely fine. You know, what you do in your personal life, in your bedroom and things like that, none of my business. I don't care. It's good to not be in your echo chamber. It's good to have a differing view. And that's why, like, when I do some of those videos that are on very touchy subjects, I'll say, look, this is my opinion. But if you are the target for this, like if you are black, if you are trans, if you are gay, all those things, I'm like, let me know. Am I off base? You know, like I actually want to know. Because it's good to know. It's good to not be in your echo chamber. Anyway, there you go. What's this? I hate you, Mr. H, and everything you represent. Please take £5 of my hard-earned cash for this insult. Talent agents don't work hard. Let's be honest. Talent agents don't work hard. They just take a percentage of what you earn because you are the talent. They don't work hard. Just throwing it out there. Mr. H and the Alpha Bites. That actually sounds like it could be a comic. The Alpha Bites. I like that. Hey, what's this? Hey, Mr. H. What's in your head? Don't worry, just a bit of fish. What is that a reference to something? I'm very confused. Thank you, APM. You extended the live stream. I appreciate it. We only get 2 hours. Thanks, bro. Yeah, true. I've been keeping them going for a while, normally. It's a posh name for networking. No, talent agents, literally. Like, so I had a bunch of actors, obviously, for any of my films, and speaking to them about what they give their agents is just insane. They get money for doing nothing, literally doing nothing. Even the work that those actors go get themselves, they have to give money to their agent. It's like, what are you doing? Fuck that shit. Absolute garbage. I think it's the flickering behind you. Oh yeah, no, sorry, it's just a candle. My house smells of petrol. I was working on my car earlier and changed the fuel filter, and I got petrol everywhere, and I stupidly put those in with my other clothes and did my laundry, and my whole house stinks of petrol now because I'm an idiot, basically. Total idiot. I'm an absolute idiot, so never mind. Oh, side note, ladies and gents, the film that I was in. So if you remember, I was actually in a film, wasn't I? Like 2 years ago, last year, I can't remember. I was in a film. No, it would have been 2 years ago. I can't remember. Basically, I was in a film. I was an extra in a film. I went up just to look around and be part of the set, but they wrote me up to be an extra. Is actually soon to be out for press things. So I get a film credit now, which will be interesting. You do you, Mr. H. That's what we want and why we are here. Well, and Jasper. Jasper's the star. I know. Trust me, I know. Candle plus petrol. No. So the house smells of petrol. There's not actually, like, petrol has been gone. Like, it's not flammable anymore, but it smells. So it's still got that gasoline smell. And the candle is a scented candle because I'm in touch with my feminine side and all that good stuff. And I like a house to be clean and smell nice. So I've got this scented candle to make the house smell less like petrol, basically. Mr. H, unfortunately, it's become the norm at work recently, but it is what it is. Watching the channel is one of my escapes. Brilliant channel, excellent fan base, and not forgetting Sir Jasper. Sir Jasper is the star. What is it you do? Can I ask? What is it you do? The Harley Quinn is off. Peace out, dude. Night. You didn't answer, Smoke Monster. Are you actually a dog trainer? I don't remember seeing your reply. Are you actually a dog trainer? Jerkmonger. Epic name. Love your channel. Your opinions and reviews are objective, refreshing, and fun. Thanks for adding to my love for horror and such. Keep it up. Nice beard, by the way. Thank you. I used to have a really, really long beard, but I'm growing it back for a little bit. We'll see. I was going to shave it off the other day, but thanks. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, petrol does smell nice, but not when it's in your entire house. It's a little bit too much. It's clear that if APM is still harboring a grudge over an email interaction with you, Mr. H, then there has to be a basket of chips on her shoulder if they claim you have a solitary chip on yours. Yeah, no, it is quite literally just from one email exchange for the most part. I think there was another one. Let me have a look. And it's a dude. It is a guy. And this was back in 2017, actually. I think. Was it? Let me have a look. I think some of them have been deleted, actually. Yeah, so all it was an exchange. They said, we're still watching you progress. And I was like, well, if you're watching, it's best to make your interest known because it's professional. And I said, I may not actually be interested, or it may not be for me. So I wouldn't want to waste your watching time. That's literally my reply. And apparently that means I got a chip on my shoulder. Fucking Jesus. I've just reread it. I don't see what's wrong with that reply. Someone just emails out the blue saying, we're watching you. And I'm like, you should probably make your interest known, to be fair, because I might not actually be interested in like what you're trying to achieve. Like, it might be a waste of your time. I don't see what's wrong with that reply. These keyboard warriors would really struggle 20 years ago. Mr. H is a man's man. People have different opinions from others. Deal with it. Yeah, true. You are absolutely right. Yeah, sorry. I just thought I'd actually reread it and just see whether I was in the right or wrong. Yeah, back in 2017, something like that. I can't remember. So the most recent one was 2019. That was where I got told I got a chip on my shoulder. So that was that was 2 years ago now. Fuck me, this guy. What a. If anyone's got a chip on their shoulder, good God. Yeah, anyway, I thought you'd find that interesting. I just thought I'd redo it and just see, basically. Yeah. No, I'm happy with my response. I don't see what's wrong with that. They didn't want anything. They were just watching. They were like, because they're a talent agency, so they're like, we're watching you. And I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Like, you're not telling me what you're offering. Like, you can't just watch. Like, it's just weird. Like, you need to actually make your point known. Like, make it known what you're actually interested in. Because I might not be interested at all. Ever done Movember? I've not. No. This is a pretty good mustache for me. I don't normally grow a mustache. So yeah. 2 years to respond to an email and spat. I've no time for that. No, so that anyway, I just thought I'd cover it again, just double check. Almost 3 hours. Thanks, APM. Fuck you, brilliant. I will go soon though, just as an FYI. No shaving the beard. I'm growing my beard back as well, actually. Cheers from Sweden. Nice to have you on from Sweden, dude. Appreciate that. So yeah, if anyone's got a grudge, I think it's well, not me, or a chip, should I say? Does that make everyone here a talent agency? We're all watching too. I know. Yeah, so guys, just as an FYI, please do subscribe and check out my second channel. I'd love to have you guys over there. It's a good channel. Like, you don't have to be into cars to like it, but if you do like cars, please head on over there. I think you guys would like it anyway. So yeah. That was weird. Please do follow me over on Instagram as well, at Missed Reviews. Sally. Why is there a black actress playing the White Queen Anne Boleyn? Well, because that's progressive, I guess. I don't get it. I don't know. I did a video on it. I don't understand why that's like acceptable. I also don't like. Yeah, because the entire point of that was it's to tell of her story, right? But they're trying to show her story, somewhat of a dramatization and things like that. I don't know, like whatever. It's just nonsense, isn't it? It's just nonsense. And I think like inherently, like it's a historical figure. Like they should be as accurate as possible, at the very least. You wouldn't have, I don't know, some Libyan king played by a Swedish person, would you really? Like, it'd just be odd. It's just odd. It doesn't make any sense, but whatever, I guess. Like, whatever. What can you do, right? You can only kick up a fuss, then you get called a racist, so there's not much you can do, to be fair. Because people, like, have small brain activity. Henry Ford has a great question. What was it? Where is it? I've always wanted a Godzilla film with no real human story, just G-Man roaming around fighting, or a Predator film, just a Yautja on a hunt, expanding the lore. Why are movies like those not made? They're not made because they're deemed to be non-marketable, because people won't be able to have a point of view character, basically. I think studios, and it is difficult to write as well. It is difficult to do films like that. Like, it is actually difficult. And I think, generally speaking, like historically, when people have tried to do them, they haven't done particularly well. I mean, just for argument's sake, let's look at a point of view film like a literal point of view film, like Hardcore Henry, for instance, right? Didn't do particularly great, but it's a good film, right? Like they don't do particularly well. I think people struggle to relate to those things. And I know that one's a pretty bad, like, it's a bad example because it's a literal point of view film. But when films are told from a singular perspective and there's no point of view character for the audience to jump into and project themselves onto, it does become difficult. So I think that's why. Grant Goss became a new member. Thank you so much. Right, guys. I think we're going to call it a day there. My back is really, really hurting. A lot, actually. What? Do you consider me to be small-brained, big-brained, or medium-brained, Mistakes? I'm about to go hat shopping. Whatever one you like, good sir. I don't consider any of you to be small-brained. Whatever you would like. But my 6-year-old nephew just walked in my room and said, "Wow, Thor has a YouTube channel." Epic. Thank you so much, guys. Hope you have a great evening. I'm going to go to bed and rest my back. Please do follow me over on Twitter and Instagram. If you've got any feedback, suggestions, articles you want me to cover, movies you want me to review, email me, misstagereviews@gmail.com. But we'll see you Friday for the next stream, and of course tomorrow and Friday for videos as well. Thanks so much. Take care.